I was streaming to the wrong stream. Not again. Alright, this time we should be good. At first I was late because of water. This time I'm late because I streamed the wrong thingy. We're set now. Oh my gosh, classic Enticity mistake. Hello, how's it going? How goes it, people? Yeah, we're trying out this DLC. I want to see if CA has done it. Have they redeemed themselves? Have they created an interesting DLC? We looked at Elspeth, and she seemed to have some pretty cool mechanics, so let's take a look at Tarmarcon today. Give it a good analysis. Seems like he's a very Warriors of Chaosy type guy. Gives them ITP. Gives them +5 melee attack. Okay, that's mild. And what? Recruitment health. Alright. Tarmarcon's chieftains providing unique heroes, units, and abilities. Alright. Let's see it. Playing the wrong sick boy. I gotta, you know, I was debating between the two, but Tarmarcon, you know, he's part of the DLC. I paid good money for this. So the loading bar is now the color of the faction you're playing. Massive changes. Huge. Antagonists. Not much. We've been chilling. I've been thinking of doing a Slayers only campaign. What difficulty are we playing on? Legendary. Epidemius is Nurgle's Gorst. Interesting. Hey, student Gloss on Twitch. Hello, hello. Yeah, so I want to see. Oh yeah, cinematics. I forgot about that.
Chaos wastes.
I haven't seen any of this. This is like, you know, first time. Have any mods installed? No mods. This is just a vanilla legendary campaign. Didn't people say Rot Knights kind of suck, or is that just multiplayer?
But all
yeah, happy Friday. And then a weekend break where I might record a Slayers only challenge.
Pierced by his
Get hype.
razor-barbed teeth.
We'll see how it goes though. Yeah, Slayers only is super doable, but like, yeah, maybe
made unwilling host
maybe I can make it fun.
to the maggot lord.
Oh yeah, they do have artillery. Yeah, I did look at that in the
And so
quick battle setup.
Tarmarcon remains a parasite.
Seems like it's
in the
probably doable.
putrefying
You even have
body
late game
of an
units too,
ogre
so
tyrant.
I don't know. Maybe it'll be
Amassing
super
a
duper
war
easy.
host, the likes of
In which
has
case, I could
never
always add on
been
more
witnessed.
challenges.
Rot.
But like, what challenges? If it is too easy, what should I add on top of it to make it truly difficult? I got no idea. Yo, I still don't really know what an Enticity difficulty mod would be, because I've looked at other mods, but like as the difficulty ramps up, you end up just kind of falling into the same old strategies, right? I need a mod that actually forces me to do different strats. So like, I don't know, it probably needs like some crazy AI compositions and whatnot. Okay, what are we looking at here? So what, we got Rot Knights, height. We can get a Beast of Nurgles, Plague Toads. How are you supposed to play Nurgle again? Is it more of a raiding economy? Something gives me the vibe that is what we are looking for. Because I don't really see anything. Is anything? Okay, this gives me money. 300 gold a turn. Make sure each Slayer unit dies. Randomly disband a unit after return. Okay, I kind of like the make sure every Slayer unit dies. Slayers only. And they must die. I don't know what that entails. But that's pretty jokes. What graphic settings are you running? More or less ultra, I believe. There's like a few things that I disabled, or at least before, to make it a little bit faster. But yeah, oh yeah, it's just shadows. Yeah, you turn shadows down because that lags your game like crazy. And I think anti-aliasing also lags the game. But like, if you disable those, you know, and you got good enough PC, easy high FPS. All right, let's get into this madness. I want to try. I guess I'll just make a doomstack and we'll just crush it. Have to suicide at least one Slayer unit each turn. Maybe. There needs to be like a Slayer death threshold that we gotta hit. For each turn, we have to sacrifice an equal number of Slayers. Is that too intense? I feel that might be a little bit too intense. Can you even lose that many Slayers by like turn 30? That's like an entire army of Slayers. I don't know if that's doable. Nurgle's mostly changed for not military buildings. The plague system's very different. Oh yeah, I gotta investigate that. Lots of stuff to look at. All right, so what we got? We got some plague ogres, rotten knights, plague ogres. We have are they an interesting unit? It's all right. They're basically just ogres. Oh, they do have ogre charge. That's fun. The rotten knights. These guys are what, Mournfang cavalry? Did they just add ogres to Nurgle? Is that it? Oh, with regeneration. Okay, I see. And then Tarmakon, who is also an ogre. I didn't realize. I guess it kind of makes sense, but oh yeah, look at that. He's a plague ogre. Very hype. Oh yeah, I got my my hotkeys working again. Look at that. We got the 9 hotkey with the mouse. Pro gaming. It's kind of crazy how long the muscle memory lasts. I previously had changed my mouse hotkeys because I wasn't really playing any Warhammer, and the muscle memory to bind to 9 was still there. Maggot infesting ogre tyrant's body specifically. Ooh, much fun. I'm also noticing we have no magic, but that should be fine. And what, just some Norse controls? Not a problem. We need more likes, people. I think it's fine. What does likes give me anyways? We need more you know what, honestly, we need more content. We need more Anticities, because like I always want to edit these like crazy campaign challenges and stuff, but like, do I really have the time to sit down and edit like a 1-hour video on some crazy campaign? Maybe, but then I can't stream. So that's what we really need. We need more Anticities that will also not need more food or living space, and then we're good. Wait, Tarmakon's a dead ogre? I thought he was a kind of Nurglified ogre. Did he get reanimated or something? Hire an editor? Yeah, there's always that. But like, here's the thing about hiring an editor. You still have to pay him a living wage. Unfortunately, it's brutal, but editors gotta eat too. And you still gotta record most of the video, right? Like, really, the part of the process that they cut out, and you know, eventually I'll probably hire an editor if we get successful enough, but realistically, the editor, unless like, I don't know, like, because if I have to record the video anyways with audio, that's still kind of most of the work, isn't it? Right, I have to sit down, and if I'm recording, that means I'm basically doing storyboarding too. At least, you know, getting the gist of it. And then like, I don't know, then mostly just cut out the, well, you know, the editing part. But like, there's a lot more. There's a lot more craft to this. All right, I can't just play games and just spit out a YouTube video. That's not how it works. Okay, I guess there are parts of editing that do take forever. And you know, if I really get into it, maybe I'll really, you know, we'll figure it out that I really should just hire a dude. But as it stands right now, I should at least you know, I should make a couple videos myself. It'll be a good skill, just in case I don't have enough to hire an editor. Train an AI to edit for me. Now that would be interesting. Let's see. How many years do I have to study before I can learn how to train an AI to edit for me? But then we're just doing AI YouTube again. Isn't everyone doing AI YouTube? Nah, screw that. People hate AI YouTube. Now, an AI to help assist with editing, that'd be sick. Right? Can I get an AI that just finds the most exciting parts of every stream and then just kind of cut it out for me to look at later? That would be difficult. At this point, I might as well hire an editor. It's just the power to run the PC and the time to develop such a thing. Why don't I just get hired by Google if I'm going to do something like that? Probably more efficient, cost-wise. Alright, so people said there were changes to the Nurgle mechanics. Do I even have them unlocked yet? Gotta earn more infections. Alright, and the chieftains gotta earn more dominance. To get dominance, we need to win battles. Alright. Pretty easy mechanically. Now, I'm wondering if... You know, I'm just gonna try doing a super duper powerful campaign here. Make this guy, you know, just super chunky. Have a super crazy doomstack. Romp around the world a bit. And then see if we actually get some, like, interesting gameplay, or if he's more of just, like, you know, more of just, like, here, have some fun, cool units to play around with. Because my main complaint with Creative Assembly is that, ooh, public order is going to be quite nice. Ooh, the fecundity, though, can't pass out on that for healing. Oh, my gosh. Yibby. Zubiton with the 1,000... is that... What symbol is that? Oh my gosh, you hope Warhammer 3 gets to collaborate with either... What's this? Honkai Star Rail? Guardian Tales or Black Souls? How would that even work? They'd have to get so much approval. Thank you very much for the yen? Okay, people are saying it is yen. Okay. I had a gut feeling that it was yen, but then I was like, I don't know. Thank you so much. Yeah, I feel like Games Workshop wouldn't let that happen. It has to go through Games Workshop, and then it has to go through CA. Now, if it's just a general Total War game, maybe. But otherwise... otherwise, I feel like that probably won't go through. Anyways, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, I feel like my main complaint with CA is I want to see more... I want to see more interesting. I want to see more interesting gameplay. Alright. You know, I'm not really a player for variety. I'm more... I want to see that their gameplay. And right now, most of the campaigns can be summed up to get a doomstack, get a second army, and then you've basically won the campaign at that point. What is this? So the question is, have they done it? Have they changed things? Chieftains allow them to recruit unique heroes. All right. Sure. So you get special dudes. Selected chieftains are recruited via dominance. I saw that. Display more information on any currently... Sure. All right. There's data. And you can level them up. Fun. Chieftains provide access to... Oh, that's cool. So they give you units. Normally not... They're not normally available to Nurgle factions. Okay, fun. And you can give them more special abilities. Okay, so you buy them with you win battles and you spend your money to get cool dudes, and you can upgrade them. Easy. All right, easy peasy. Let's get this bad boy. Sure. And then nice. And then what? Do I just... What was this? So many panels. Why do I gotta read so much to learn to play the game? I'm sure it's fine. You remember that overhaul mod? See, the thing is, the overhaul mod, I don't think actually I don't think it actually gives a... I don't think it actually gives like a big difference, right? I don't think it... I think the overhaul mod is just... what's it? The overhaul mod's just a... It just changes things, right? It makes every legendary lord... Yeah, I'm not looking for unique. I'm looking for challenge. I'm looking for something that really gives me a reason to have to use different armies. And I feel like an overhaul mod just makes me have to learn more. Well, I maybe not even learn more, right? Well, I guess it depends. What's it? Can you remove Fog of War in campaign? There's probably a mod for that. Phil Cookie asking in the Twitch. Anyways, chieftains, powerful rewards. All right, same stuff that I just read. Nice. And he just auto spawns. Very fun. So let's just slam him in there. Why don't we? Let's go ahead and get sure some of this. But yeah, because I feel like the battle system in Warhammer has... I feel like there is a lot of depth. You know, just coming from multiplayer, but it doesn't feel like it's really been... it's been deep dived on for the campaign. I'm not sure exactly how they'd implement that, because there's a lot of things that you can do in campaign to just make your army like hella powerful. You usually don't have a reason to get like a mixed composition of ranged, melee, chariots, cavalry. It's just kind of, you know, single entities and a super strong doomstack. And I, of course, can limit myself to have more interesting battles. But yeah. Yeah, people talk about SFO. Does SFO really do that? Maybe Epidemius? Phil McDonald saying Epidemius is good. I could just try out some more legendary lords and see how they are. There's always a chance that we're just playing the strong factions, which is totally fine. All right, sure, we're just gonna do the march of death. We're just gonna keep going forwards. Chaos factions generally, if I remember, are quite strong, though I do remember for Nurgle it is a little bit different. Let's see, you're telling me you gotta give it a try and see how different it makes things. SFO. I don't know. What's the general consensus of SFO? Because I don't see a lot of... Most people that go into SFO, right? They don't stick around that long. It's not like Legend of Total War is playing SFO. What's the... like... Other people in chat, other than Idol, right? What are your thoughts on SFO? Does it make things more challenging for legendary players, or is it just kind of a side grade? You prefer vanilla, but SFO is definitely worth trying to see if it's your vibe. It's the people that play SFO most often don't play without it. People equals Legend of Total War. Well, like, usually a lot of people who watch Warhammer, right? They generally, you know, if you just look at where the viewership is, I'm pretty sure most people aren't as interested in SFO content. Maybe I'm totally wrong, right? But the line of thinking is that people who watch vanilla content play vanilla content. But I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. This is it is definitely it is very presumptuous, and I'm ready to be wrong, though. I don't know. The battles last longer makes it interesting. What about it is interesting? Because like I know they changed some of like they changed the stats and stuff, right? Milk and Cookies have done multiplayer battles for SFO. You're the same. SFO felt like a side grade and mostly exploded content. Says Atrical stream. People watch what they are shown. That is true too. But like, you would think if there was you know, you think if there's like some very like, you know, well actually I don't even think I can agree with that fully. People watch what they're shown. Because if you show them stuff that they're not interested in, then they will definitely not watch. Let me tell you. Let me tell you, good sir. Not that, you know, not that I think SFO is bad or anything, alright. You know, we're chill. We're chill. We're not here to measure anything. I'm just looking for, you know, a ripe new challenge. Because we've done the cheeses. What's it? Stats, unique traits, entire faction reworks, new units, unit balance, unit caps. So like none of that says that I'm getting what I'm asking for here, Idol. It's so over for Kholek. Oh, where's Kholek? Oh yeah, he's right here. We're kind of just beelining straight for him, aren't we? I'm interested to see how strong we are. Maybe I can just plow through, like, maybe we go straight through Kholek and then into the dwarves and then just like massacre the Empire in classic chaos fashion. I wouldn't mind. Although weirdly enough, my replenishment rate's kind of garbage, isn't it? Where's the replenishment rate? Let's see here. What we got? There's a search. Replenish. Uh-huh. Contagious horde. Okay. Really? Is that it? This is Nurgle and our only tech for replenishment is this? What in the world is that? Alright. Oh, maybe there's a plague. Maybe there's a plague that'll do it. Okay, 1 second. 1 second, people. Don't call it out just yet. What do I need? Infections, 90. Oh, I have to earn more infections to get the plagues. What a ripoff. Alright, we'll get there eventually. I'm like 100% sure there's a plague that gives us insane replenishment. Plagues for replenishment? Alright. People are already telling me. You won't get a doomstack with unit caps, not early on anyways. Okay, well, you know, that's a little bit better. Do I need plague toads? You know what? Oh, it's Kholek. It's my boy Kholek. All right, here we go. This will be good. We gotta fight big boy Kholek with a bunch of marauders versus a very beat up army of Nurgle. I'm pretty sure the way to victory here is just sniping Kholek. Get a little bit of Lord Snipe going. Tamarkan also gets replenishment for non-demon units in his skill tree. Oh, okay, that's good. All right, so we have a hell cannon that needs a killing. So I guess we'll have our flank force over here, and I'm just gonna deploy back so that we can get a good view of the battlefield before we commit. What do we got? Absolutely nothing. All right, good start. Good start. We got a Kholek over here. Okay. There's the artillery piece. Oh boy, we are in range. So Kholek is the one attacking. So I assume he will advance his forces here. We do have a nice hero with, holy crap, Sigvald stats. He done got Sigvald stats. Okay, that's pretty nice. And honestly, the hell cannon. Oh, okay. Looks like the AI is, they are advancing. Okay. Very good. Do his yellow skill tree. Oh, interesting. Yeah, so here's the plan. We get a bit of a flank surround. Kholek, we're just gonna bog him down in, I guess, in Nurglings. And then my infantry, they are quite elite. So against marauders, I'm expecting them to absolutely annihilate, which means everything has to go into finishing off the elite infantry and I guess kind of the chaos spawn too. here we go. Can I get a fight with Kholek? I have to be quite conservative with the HP on my heroes here. So I'm hoping to bog down the infantry with the Nurglings. Kholek overextends. And then we get a solid kill here. That Hell Cannon's a little bit dangerous, so we're just gonna sacrifice some toads to get our cavalry on it. And here we go. The Kholek overextension begins. Let's just grab our heroes. They should be able to just beat them up with a little bit of combined effort. Looking good. The cavalry's kind of getting janky. I think we'll be fine. Yeah, I'll take a look at SFO sometime, but I don't know, Idol. I think you're the only one that really recommends it on the reg. Though, you know, I guess, is there really a reg when this is my first time streaming in ages? Holy crap, this guy's being annihilated. Okay, let's get the debuff on Kholek. Kholek is anti-large. He's basically built to kill this guy. But it looks like things are going well, aside from the loss of the toads, but I see that as a necessary evil. Kholek is indeed going to go down, and I believe this battle is ours. Rot Knight's MVP. Yeah, Rot Knight's actually MVP. Look at that flank. Got the sick destruction on the Hell Cannon. Kholek's gone. He's running for the hills. I'll chase him down with this guy. What's his speed? 83 speed on a Nurgle hero. Now that doesn't feel right. Something about that feels a little strange. Really? What gives him so much speed? He's like Slanesh cavalry levels of speed. That's kind of terrifying. Speaking of terror, do I have any terror here? Does this guy give terror? Dang. Does this give terror? Oh god, I have no terror. Do the Rot Knights give terror? All right, well, we'll stick with the usual flanking then. This would be a huge mass rout, but unfortunately not. Rot Knight's doing pretty good in this blob though, at least. And I believe this battle's more or less won. We'll just times for it. Yeah, it should be more or less just chain routing at this point. Sure, let's get the healing on our general. And nice. Pretty solid initial battle. It really was just the Kholek snipe that did it. Are you losing? No, we're doing quite good. Contrary to the usual, to how things usually play out. We just annihilated Kholek, which is a good sign. Just needed a little bit of maneuvering. This guy's voice acting is the worst thing about the hero. What, the don't you just love guttural sounds? Come on though, you are playing Nurgle, right? What are you expecting? Nurgle without guttural sounds 24/7? Like come on, you gotta enjoy the aesthetic of the faction. Though I guess, like, you know, not everybody's like this guy. He kind of goes hard on the guttural. It's painful to your ears. Yeah, I guess, like, you know, this is low guttural. This is like high-pitched guttural. It's a different flavor of Nurgle, though. I always like to say, you know, Warhammer as a sandbox game, they have something for everyone. And this guy, he appeals to a very specific niche. Sounds like marbles in a blender. Have you tried it before? Samurai saying, I think SFO is an upgrade, basically polishing the game. But it is not advertised as such to avoid trouble. It's peak Warhammer, is that what we're saying? Alright. What does a mouthful full of corn syrup even sound like? Is it this guy? Also, dang, money. We're rich. We're absolutely rich. I guess I'll get infections then, since seems like that's gonna be my limiting resource. Working from home with that sound in the background. Beautiful. You're gonna be hearing more of it today. If the game sound is a little bit too loud though, do let me know and I'll adjust it. Hype, we got infections. Whoa, what is this? Oh god, 1 out of 11. All right, here we go. Plagues panel allow Nurgle factions to create plagues on the campaign map. All right, plagues can cause positive for Nurgle. Okay, so that's classic. Select an available symptom. Begin start of a new plague after you start a plague. Okay. Adjacent. Okay, so you can, yeah, you level up, you go through the tree. How does this even work, though? Number of plagues until blessed symptoms and symptom locations 3. Okay, symptom locations. So you actually, like, throw it down somewhere. Okay. You can get blessed symptoms. They're better. I'm sure chat will tell me how to use this properly. Symptom is selected for a new plague. It's positive and negative effects for Nurgle and non-Nurgle. Okay, so this is similar. You get the triple thingy. Now, what is this? Spread, duration, immunity. Okay, that's interesting. So you can, the plague system, you like adjust them over here. Okay, that's pretty fun. What is immunity? The number of turns that a plague non-Nurgle target will resist catching any new plagues. I see. So you can reduce that. That's fun. Tarmacon. Plague must consist of 3 different symptoms. Classic. And I can choose the target. Alright, also classic. So it's basically similar. They changed the background though. You don't have a big great unclean one brewing stuff anymore. Rip. Once the target for your plague is selected, you can choose one of the 2 creation methods. The infect option directly infects your force. The summon cultist. Okay, also classic. This is mostly the same though. It is just slightly reworked. For every 3 plagues created, you randomize and you get a new blessed symptom. Okay. Alright. Ah, I see. Okay, well, let's get that replenishment rate. Oh, I see. So you like jump around and you do triples. I see. I see. Is any of this good? Like, I'll take the blessed symptom. That seems fine. And, alright. Height. Sure. I see. Okay, yeah. So you get them in groups of 3. Now, do I want them to spread? No, I just want duration. Can I just spam this? How many? Ah, here. Okay, 350. Yes, and then I just get sick replenishment forever. Oh, easy. Absolutely easy. Nice. Oh, yeah. Look at that replenishment. We've done it. We've done it, people. We've gone the most important stat in the game, probably. Depending. I guess replenishment doesn't matter as much if you... It doesn't matter as much if you have, like, mostly single entities and healing. But, like, if you're going for anything close to a conventional army, it is so important. What is this? Attaining fealty. Okay. Oh, I can get this thing. I can get a chariot. Oh, hype. I love chariots. Chariots are actually great. What's the plague name? I didn't check. Ooh, okay. We actually have a spicy battle here. Interesting. This lord has a lot of stuff going on. Well, like, that is kind of just a reworked Nurgle system. And then I guess the main thing is, like, he has interesting hero recruitment. Honestly, it's almost the opposite. Like, you know, he's still fun. It's still like a nice Nurgle experience. But I think so far it seems like he has less going on than the Empire. Than the Empire system. But his units themselves, like the actual DLC units that you get, are probably a little bit more fun. I'm having a good time though. If we had to put a fun factor down, I would say I am indeed having what one may call fun. Oh, here we go. And for just professional reviewer Enticity. Which heroes are you planning to grab next? No idea. I haven't even looked at them. Yeah, this battle either we're gonna... This might become a kite fest. I don't have a lot of magic. In fact, I have literally 0. But we do have a lot of healing. Now, what I'm hoping... This is mostly Marauders and Doggos. Honestly, if I can just beat the dragon ogres, we're fine. I want to maximize value on my heroes. Is this just a blob situation? I guess I have chariots. Chariots are fun. Yeah, this will be interesting. I'm incentivized to engage quickly because of the vast quantities of reinforcements. But can I get a flank? I feel like, honestly, my cavalry should take to the right side and flank from there. We're gonna get a little bit of spell dodging. And can I get lord sniping? I guess I can probably get some value in with the chariots to start. And then we'll go from there. Whoops, we finally got hit by this spell. Very unfortunate. Oh yeah, look at that. The slow chariots doing some work. And I'm just gonna commit very slowly, because I want to maximize the damage value on my heroes. And that should be what does it. There's the reinforcements. Oh god. Alright, quite a few reinforcements. Man, they really don't let up on the magic, do they? Can I get the flank in before these guys show up? How slow are these guys? 75 speed. Actually decent speed Nurgle units. Still very cursed, I must say. And I guess we'll just go for the Lord Snipe. Classic Lord Snipe shenanigans. That should get us pretty long ways away. The cavalry arrive at, and the chariots are going to start taking to the flanks. Obviously, they'll be great versus the doggos. Here we go. I'm gonna ignore the skirmish cav, honestly. They're not that scary. And how strong are these guys? Now, they might have to focus fire the skirmish cav, but it looks like probably not. They're gonna get a solid walloping down this side, and I believe that's all of their doggos routed. This is actually very, very good. If we can just get a little bit more of a route here, and we snipe their general, we might get a mass break before the rest of the army shows up. Looking pretty good. Don't want my cav to get surrounded though, so they're just gonna pull back. And it appears, unfortunately, no mass route. Though we are very close now. I think if I can just route off their lord, we'll probably be fine. See what's over here. Mostly infantry, so that is a nice situation for my chariot. And there we go. Okay, the general is routing, thanks to our very, very strong dudes. You know, Rot Knight's anti-large. These guys aren't. Oh wait, no, these guys are. Okay, yeah. Anyways, I still want to mostly focus on routing the infantry, because like the Marauder horsemen aren't really going to do that much unless they're controlled by a top multiplayer veteran. We'll be fine. Alrighty, and there we go. There's their general. Let's get one more charge. He's dead. Can I get a mass route? That would be perfect. Come on, Chaos Trolls. Maybe if I slow them. We've already taken more than enough damage to spam all of my army abilities. I'm going to slow them to hopefully give them the leadership penalty for having faster units nearby. And it seems like, no, they're not going to rout. All right, back to the kite. I think we have to fall to plan B. If we can't get a mass route here, plan B is basically kiting them with my mobility and just hammering them with cycle charges for days. Alternatively, we just win the fight because we have very elite infantry, which honestly we might. Suggest taking a look and planning after the battle. Really? Are they that important? The Nurgle heroes? Probably. I'm sure there's like a super duper OP guy just waiting to be used. Okay, nice. Looks like we're doing okay. My chariots are kind of a little bit lackluster, and these larger blobs are not going to do nearly as well, but overall I'd say we're doing fine. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Wait. Yeah. It's Nurgle's passive is what? It's based on debuffs now. Points are generated based on. Oh, I see. All right. That changes things mildly. Does this count as a debuff that also charges the thing? Does that mean I should just use my slow immediately every time? Because honestly, that'd be pretty hype. It gives me more of a reason to use the slow instead of just heal spamming. You can get mammoths and chaos dwarf units. Holy crap. Okay, I'll take a look. I'll bite. Also, god dang, this cavalry's amazing. The chariots a lot less amazing. Chariots are gonna need to regroup and heal probably. And for my generals, it looks like they'll probably be able to sit and fight for the rest of the battle. I'm not worried about them in the slightest. They should be fine. Cloud of Flies counts a lot too. I'm pretty sure everything Nurgle-wise is gonna do great here. Nurgle has so many debuffs. I don't think they have to worry at all. Can these guys disengage? Come on. They'll get there eventually, I'm sure. Nice. We should be able to get another heal. And maybe if I plow in with the chariots in this side, they'll be able to do okay. Okay, there it is. Honestly, there's a lot of monstrous troops here, but I'll send them in for just like a light tap. Just like a light little poke. And it seems like maybe we're gonna get that mass route. I really need terror. This guy's got to level up, but you know, we're at least winning our battles, unlike the Empire stream. So I think leveling up should be fun. Yeah, it seems like Nurgle, you basically want to spam the abilities off cooldown, right? If I could fight my way to one of their generals, that would be beautiful. Reduce their leadership a little bit more. Maybe Tarmakhan with his high mass can just push his way through here. We are getting mass routes, and we are fairly close to the edge of the map. So I do expect these guys to flee relatively quickly. Maybe I can chase down the Chaos Trolls. And are these guys, do they crumble or did they rout? They rout, thank goodness. So we won't be losing all of our cavalry, which is probably my biggest fear at this point. These guys are super duper important, as we've seen. We definitely want them to stay alive. Dragon Ogre saving the trolls. God dang it. Very unfortunate for me. Well, I guess we'll just pull back our chariots then. And it seems like we are going to win at least. Does this reduce charge speed? Okay, it reduces charge speed, but not charge bonus. So slightly less effective. But I think we'll be able to win over here after the Dragon Ogres are gone. Maybe one more charge. It's always one more charge. And honestly, you know, one more charge or not, we have so much healing. I think we're good. Yeah, let's just throw it down there. Let's get these guys in the back, and then I think we're fine. Honestly, pretty good battle. We did lose our expensive cavalry, unfortunately. Okay, maybe I don't time sword speed just yet. We did get our expensive cavalry routed. Holy crap, they have so much winds of magic. What is this fight? I guess it's because I didn't chase off the Chaos Trolls. If there's one thing I did wrong in this battle, it's that. But nothing can fight the hero squad. Does this guy have regen? He does have regen. Okay, we're totally fine. We are totally fine. Let's just pull these guys back, since they actually have... They'll heal to half if I don't lose any entities. So it is imperative that I keep the entities alive, especially since our heroes should be able to win the day. We've lost most of our infantry. Totally fine. Just gotta chase off their generals. Gotta chase off their generals and spam healing on my heroes. And honestly, probably the chariots. Chariots will do much better. Well, like, you know, all my heroes have regen anyway, so chariots will be actually better. Alright, here we go. Just gotta... The moment I get Tarmakhan on his mount, we win this campaign, right? Because we're gonna get like a super duper early huge single entity. It'll be great. At least we're not reduced to, you know, cycle charging with cavalry and divide and conquering these guys. That would be a little awkward. Also, this guy's unbreakable, right? Yeah, he's just straight up unbreakable, so that's also a big plus. Issue with Chaos Waste is that you have no idea which faction I'm fighting. Oh yeah, I guess it just kind of shows as marauders. Yeah, we're fighting Kholek's squad right now. Still pretty early in the campaign. Tarmakhan's good with or without the mount. Honestly, he's done pretty well for himself, 100 kills. I just kind of worry for his large hitbox. It's kind of getting him a little bit beat up here. Means the missiles can shoot him a little bit easier. And does he even have regen yet? Oh, he doesn't have regen yet. Ah, I see. That explains some things. Explains why he's not at max HP. Nevertheless, we're good. Chariots are back in. Solid. And our victory is ours. Good stuff. That was actually quite hard fought. Although if I had magic, it would have been way easier. You weren't sure if it was Kholek? Yeah, you know, you can tell it's more Kholek because it's not blue everywhere and they don't have shields. He regens from eating when he dies for the first time. Say what? Oh, redeeming a stretch. Thank you. H455566HH. What a name. Man, we lost a lot of infantry, but I think we kept everything important alive. Primarily the ogres. Spam knights. Yeah, sounds good. All right, nice. Ogres lived. Sick. We have infinite money once again. I think I can probably take the settlement since we just killed Kholek's main army. Very good. Yes, missile resist. Honestly, do we even need the red line skill tree? I feel like we don't. Like, sure, we can get stuff like Blight Swarm. When fighting Tzeentch height, what's this? At rank 12, we can get all of these abilities. So I should just start saving his abilities, right? So I can just take all these when they hit level 12. As much as it hurts me, I think that's the best way to go. Let's just take this settlement, why don't we? And then we just heal up. You can't believe Kholek beeline straight to me. I kind of beeline straight to Kholek. I don't know what you're talking about. You get spellcasters from the Discover Undercities building? That is weird. Is this the only situation? No, don't you get witch hunters from that too? For the Empire? I feel like that's the case, right? Am I incorrect in that assessment? All right, I'm just gonna send in the regenerating guys and the guys that are super hard to kill to minimize losses. He usually sits in his settlement. Really? Dang. I wonder what triggered it. When he dies first, he eats an enemy lord or hero. What? Yo, that's sick. Like, I assume one of my friendly generals, but like, does that make him revive instantly? Is that his gimmick? Does he just like come back right away and then just wreck shop? Because that would be really, really sick as an ability. Kind of OP, but you know, it's fine. An enemy? Wait, what? How does that work? So do I have to kill an enemy unit? Or do I have to... Feast of the Maggot Lord is the ability. An enemy lord, basically the maggot leaps into their body. God dang, okay. Sure. So how is that not OP? Or is it just super strong? You have to run your lord away before he dies. Oh, I see. So if you kill him, then he like infests them, basically, is what you're saying. Oh, I guess that explains why he's a dead ogre. It's because he's really just the maggot. Oh, I get it. So Tarmacon's the maggot. He's not the ogre. Is that correct? Can someone call Lore Master of Sotek? In your campaign, Kholek ambushed you beside the town I'm taking? Oh boy. Sounds like it'd be a difficult battle if there's a settlement nearby. Enticity, do you know about Karanak? No. That worm life? Ah, I see. Oh my goodness. I've been endowed with the Warhammer lore. That's pretty cool. Let's see. Do I have any recruitment options? Also, people said these guys are cool, right? These chieftains. Chieftain will be aligned when you recruit. Uh-huh. I see. Wait, how do I get these guys again? Will be able to recruit when he's reached the aligned fealty level. Oh, okay, so I get all of them. So this gives what? Mammoths. We have Fimir. Oh, dang. Dragon. Aspiring champions. This guy sucks. We have, is there any reason not to go for the mammoths? I feel like easy tier 5 units is the way to go. Centaurs. Or you can straight up get a Dreadquake Mortar. Holy crap. Dreadquake Mortar and range units. Wait, this guy's just a... He's just a dwarf? Oh, dang. Okay, well, yeah. Yeah, that's the easiest decision I've ever made in my life. Yeah, so you just get this guy, and then you get, like... And then you get the mammoths, and then you're done, right? Holy crap. Yeah, dwarf one's like the easiest choice I've ever seen. Like, I don't know, maybe you miss out on other stuff, but like, goodness gracious. Okay, wait. Do they have, maybe they have like sick passive abilities. The beast paths? Okay. Let's see here. Campaign movement range minus 100%. Okay, so no one can move when this guy's around. Perfect vigor. That's not as exciting. Enables replenishment in enemy territory. Dude, this guy's just bonkers. He's just insane. There's nothing. Oh my gosh, there's nothing that that can compete. Okay, good to know. Very good, very good. I guess we just, yeah, we're gonna plow through Kholek. We're gonna go through the Darklands, beat up some dwarves, and then go into the heart of the Empire. Because from what I've learned in every campaign I've played, Empire are a bunch of pushovers. They make way too many range units that they don't know how to control. He buffs range units. You got none. Well, he gives you range units. You want to make sure you can do the activates that increase their fealty. Oh, I see. Okay, so you want to get the fealty fast. Go for Nuln, follow the lore. Ooh, okay, yeah, sounds good. I'm down. Oh, dang. Challenge Stone is getting sieged. All right. I guess we'll just meander our way over there. Unfortunately, I have nothing I can recruit right now. You know what? I don't need recruitment. I just gotta get this guy leveled up. Okay, so what? It's an army of pure goblin. I see. And I can't even fight them. How unfortunate. Hopefully they don't take over the settlement before I do. That would be most unfortunate. In lore, he invades Nuln and then dies. I feel like that'd be an apt end to the stream, though. Oh my god, minus 100%. Yeah, minus 100% movement means you will never get attacked. Period. Unless they're in a different territory. That's insane. So if you just want to walk up on their settlement, you just do it. It's yeah, it's pretty bonkers. It's only on the one guy though, but yeah, I found that all the guys that, you know, like isn't it Durthu? Durthu just gives attrition in the territory he's in, and then Malagor too. Those abilities are always very, very bonkers. This should be an easy fight. We got single entities. Yeah, I would like to see. So, like, I think what we're doing in this campaign, I want to basically beeline it to Nuln and not stop. I want to stop for nothing, right? We have the replenishment, and then we can recruit a ton of regiments of renown along the way. And by the time I get to Nuln, I think we will have gathered a large enough army to just erase it to the ground immediately, is the plan. Sure, let's just get these guys. Let's just get the squad. Tarmakon and the boys. Also, that goblin army just got annihilated at the gates. I guess they did soften them up for me, though. Gotta appreciate them for that. You could cheese it. Get a bunch of enemy stacks to come after you and then send in the sorcerer. Oh, that's true. That's hilarious. Yeah. Like, because the AI doesn't know how to disband their armies, right? So you just stun lock their armies and then don't engage them. Oh my goodness. Bloody brilliant. I guess I should probably send in the ogre, shouldn't I? It seems like these guys are taking a little bit of heat. My poor cavalry, no. Not like this. You were meant to be stronger. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna get some Lord focus fire going. Gotta just pummel them to death, because they're kind of the highest DPS things here. And then we got the heal, and now we've won. Now we are effectively indestructible. I don't know. I'm giving my cavalry a lot of heat right now. I'm not gonna lie, but does it really matter? We're Tarmakon. We're amazing. We're sick. Okay, maybe not. God dang. Okay, I thought I'd just be able to A move in. What is this madness? All right. Guess we have to actually play the game. I should have just bought my infantry, honestly. I'm taking way too much damage on my ogres. Those ogres are dead. Whoopsies. You know what? If they can't survive a ×4 speed-in, they weren't meant to live anyways. Does this that doesn't revive dead units. Very unfortunate. Cavalry's running for the hills. But you know what the hero squad's gonna do. Also, I just noticed the dwarf guy is a hero. So you can really just hella stack your army, can't you? The possibilities are endless for the doomstacking. As soon as we get there. Come on, siege battle. Just get dead. There's nothing you can do. I will say, this is like Kholek's main settlement, right? So I guess it kind of makes sense that it's a little bit sturdier than I would have hoped for, but come on. Just get dead. Yeah, if I just bought in my elite infantry at the beginning, this would have been easy peasy. Unfortunately, I believe we've lost our plague ogres unless the game's merciful. It costs resource to use the minus 100% movement. Dang it. That would have been so sick. They're activated with your domination points. Yeah, I'll probably play Malachi next. Maybe I play as Malachi in my Slayers only run instead of Ungrim. Or do I play Ungrim? What's more fitting, guys? I feel like Ungrim's so much better. Oh, hey, the ogres live. Yeah, I feel like Ungrim's way better. Is that just me? Like thematically for a Slayers only campaign. Alright, are there any of these buildings I can get quickly? No. Maybe, you know what, maybe I just pick one up anyways. Grow. Alright, what do I want here? I guess Forsaken or dogs. Honestly, dogs are kind of hype, but I should probably get a few more infantry units, shouldn't I? Let's do that. Let's just keep upgrading this. We do have access to global recruitment, right? I don't have to worry about that. Then that way I can keep the death march going. What's this? We can get logs. All right, this is probably the better way to go. I can get the new Nurgle sorcerer height. Sure. Malachi's more interesting. Well, it's Slayers only, so we can't use the artillery and gyros. Oh, he's more interesting with artillery and gyros. If Slayer only, probably Ungrim. Okay. Do a poll. Sure, I'll do a poll. Slayers only run with. Sorry, Twitch. This is a YouTube only poll. Ungrim Malachi. Is that how you spell Malachi? Whatever. Does Nurgle have any non-global recruitment? Wait, is it all global? Oh, it's all global. Oh, okay. Well, that changes things. Okay, I see 90% vote for Ungrim. The vote is looking strong on that front. Okay, probably Ungrim then. He moved to 91%. All right, that's about as clear cut as possible. You know what? I probably won't even head to this goblin camp. We're straight up gonna beeline it to Nuln. So I guess I'll go here, up through Kislev, and then Nuln instead of fighting the Dowie. Dowie seem like a scary option to go towards. The new Slayer is Ungrim's son. He has a son. I guess he's a king. Also, god dang, is his whole family just Slayers? Can they just not break their oaths for 1 minute? I'm probably butchering the lore, but it feels kind of weird, you know? Like, you think, you know, they'd make an example of you if you had to become a Slayer. Then again, I guess he's also the Slayer King, so maybe it's an honor. Is it an honor to be Ungrim, or is it like, or is it suck? How do the dwarves view Ungrim, even? Figure it out later. That's true. If the Dowie just spam a million Slayers, that would be a pain in the butt for my army to fight. We probably don't want to have to face that then. Alright, so apparently I just have global recruitment like crazy, right? Can I global recruit heroes? Unfortunately not. I can, however, go here and do some of this. So Lore of Nurgle's obviously the best choice. This guy has fire resistance as a Nurgle dude. That's actually pretty hype. And then I guess we'll get the Death Sorcerer for this guy. All right, good enough. Onwards we go. They view him pretty great. Oh, I see. Ungrim had an oath. His son freed him from his oath when they died. So Ungrim took his oath again? What? His son's a whiny character who could not take the Slayer oath. Say what? I thought he was a Slayer. So many messages. I'll figure it out eventually. First things first, though, we're beelining it to Nuln. I'm getting there, Nuln. Get ready. Still don't want to level. We want to save it for level 12. I want to get this thing, and to get it, I need to get leadership buffs. Sure. Yeah, I just want to go hard on the replenishment because we only have like 2 sources. Couldn't be a Slayer's son without taking the oath himself. Oh my gosh. He has daddy issues? God dang. All right. Oh, that's a shame. Ungrim both has sworn the Slayer oath, but also has the oath of a king to protect his people. Yeah, I heard about that. There's like, you know, it's like the dilemma. The dilemma of Ungrim is that he has 2 duties. Everyone has daddy issues in Warhammer. All right, I guess that's a little bit more forgivable then. Alrighty, get ready, Goth. You're about to get massacred. The Chaos Tide. We're in the auto resolve phase. Much hype up until we run into some true resistance. I will say that our income is spectacular. We are recruiting units. We're almost level 12. So far, this campaign's going great. Fortunately for me, I don't have much in the way of... Let's see here. Can I get more plagues going? Growth, casualty replenishment. Am I just gonna farm only the casualty replenishment? Or do I want to get to movement range? Speed, melee defense. Holy crap, you can get fleshy abundance bound. That's pretty good. Yeah, I guess campaign movement range is the next big thing, but we can't get that with casualty replenishment. Sure, let's do this. What? Where does it start? Oh, okay, you can branch from all three of them. Very good. Yeah, make the duration longer. We can't. I can't even do a plague right now. Well, that's unfortunate. All right, cult upgrade available. What does this do? Infections. When growth per turn is more than 200. Oh, dang. When any lord is present. Okay. All right, we'll go vanilla. Either be king or die. Tough decision for a slayer. Yeah. I guess, yeah. Malekith's kind of a weird one, right? So like he's an engineer and then he built a bad contraption, killed everyone, and he's still an engineer. You'd think he would stop engineering if he took the Slayer Oath. Although I guess it kind of checks out, right? You have fighters in dwarf culture where, like, you know, they take the Slayer Oath because they were a bad fighter and they couldn't fight good enough, something along those lines. Also, dang, the Grimgor. Let's show him who's boss. Honestly, we're making so much bank right now. Things are going great. Unless Grimgor kills us. If Grimgor kills us here, I'll actually be quite happy. Because it's a sign that we do have some challenge. Seeing, okay, he has one nasty skulker. Okay, honestly, this should be a, if we can snipe Grimgor, we won it situation. Malekith? Oh, Malekith, not Malachi. Whoopsies. Malekith, yes. I guess Malekith doesn't have daddy issues, it's true. Whoopsie daisies. A lot of engineering's trial and error, though. Yeah, but like, doesn't mean that you have to, you know, load up an entire airship full of people, right? Isn't that what he did? Like, if he just has even the slightest smidge of safety standards, I feel like he would not have to take the Slayer Oath. Malekith probably does have daddy issues. Really? I feel like even if he does, right, it has to be so minimal compared to the other issues he has. Gotta figure out how a parachute works somehow. Didn't the guy that invented the parachute, didn't he die testing his parachute? Didn't he like jump off the Eiffel Tower? It's kind of gruesome, but like, still though, you don't need a living body to do tests. This is a solved situation. You can just use a sandbag. Like, come on. He's the son of a Narian? Oh, okay, yeah, maybe. You're new to this game? How can you start playing? Well, all you gotta do is go to Steam, HGHG. Go to Warhammer 3. Input your credit card information. And then purchase the game. After a very lengthy download, you'll be able to click play. And then you're good. Now, if you want like some general strategies, honestly, if you play on like the easier difficulties and watch some streams, you'll probably get a good gist of what you need to do. There's like a good number of mechanics, but it's not as difficult as other Total War games. But you'll be fine. Just have fun. Just have fun. And don't play on Legendary unless you're a masochist like me. All right, let's see here. Our elites should be great against their dudes. Normal orc boys stand no chance. Grimgors run into his death. That's a good sign. And they don't have the support of the cavalry. So here's the play. These guys massacre Grimgor. The cavalry's gonna... Yeah, cavalry's gonna run... Is linebacker the right... No, I don't think linebacker's the right thing. They're gonna be running in the front. so that no one can interrupt this glorious battle against Grimgor. And then once we're done beating him up, then we've won. Unfortunately, he's dived in on our cavalry, though. That's a little bit bad. Ooh, and an intercept with the enemy cavalry on my chariots. AI is actually doing a little bit of work here. Unfortunately for them, though, our forces are still insanely strong. Look at these guys. Chaos Warriors are actually just the best infantry in the game, aren't they? They do absolutely amazing at holding the line, especially the Nurgle variants. Whoopsies. I accidentally thought this guy could 1v1 Grimgor. Terrible decision. Absolutely terrible decision. We'll pull him back. He'll regenerate. And instead we'll keep jumping this guy instead. What about battles? Oh, you're having a hard time with the battles. I see. So Warhammer battles are quite particular in that if you played any RTS, like even if you have RTS experience, you might be prone to miss microing because the units control very particularly. I would say you probably want to give them attack commands first of all. Your guys do not auto attack. If you just like right click, they're not gonna target correctly. So it's better. It can honestly be better if you move less. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Any multiplayer battles today? Probably not. But yeah, when it comes to Warhammer battles, there's a lot of ways you can make your units less effective by telling them to do stuff. Probably one of the more common mistakes, I believe, that I see, if I'm remembering correctly anyways. The other thing is I forget. Yeah, I forget. What was it? Oh yeah, you don't want to blob. So if you just like select all your units and then right click a unit, they're gonna blob up super hard and they're not really gonna get a lot of damage. So you also have to be quite careful of that. But if you kind of just, you know, make a formation in the pre-battle phase and then kind of let them sit there and let the enemy come to you, you'll generally be able to get a good amount of value. And then like, you know, and then focus on microing just like one unit, really, I'd say. Also, we're kind of getting massacred here. This Grimgor army is mightier than expected. And Tarmakhan is a little bit beat up. Still though, we might be able to snipe him if we don't lose our single entity here. There we go. Getting a little spicy. Grimgor is a beast. Who would have guessed? All right. Yeah, I need to get him without infantry support is the problem. All right, here we go. We're gonna have to start kiting. Ain't looking too hot. Not at all. Not in the slightest. Though we do have regeneration, so we can always just take another fight against them and regen our way out. Okay, there we go. Let's get these guys out. Oh boy. Yeah, the hacking noise from this guy's insane. He really goes for it, man. All right, here we go. We got the 2v1 on the Grimgor. We should be able to beat him up with the triple. He's a menace, but he can't be that much of a menace yet. He's only level 12, right? Come on. Come on, beat him up. I just got to beat up Grimgor. We kill Grimgor, we win the game. Here we go. It's getting close. Oh, Nelly. Oh, Nelly. Chariots is gonna have to buy time. If we kill him, the rest will fall. Trust me. Trust me on that. Okay, here we go. Man, you guys weren't kidding. That guy actually, he goes down with the hacking noises. Okay, nice. Here we go. Grimgor, he's getting low. Oh god, there's another buff. We may get a mass route. We may even lose Tarmakhan. Oh god, there's a mass route. All right, we're backing it up. Get out of there, Tarmakon. Grimgor is too much of a beast. What the crap? Okay, so we actually do have opposition. Would you look at that? What a pleasant surprise. Actually, though, this is good. I want opposition. We should be able to level up at least. And level 12 Tarmakon will give us a lot of abilities. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't just cycle charge spam with them. The awkward thing is that we're in a little bit of a weird position, but maybe we'll be good. We level up. At least we level up Copium. Nah. Once he levels up, we're set for life. And they got a super beat up Grimgor. Fought 2 legendary lords back to back. If I'm not getting punished for my mistakes, what's even the point of this game? All right, here we go. Oh, there's got to be a mod that just gives all the Nurgle guys throat lozenges. Make them all sound like Sigvald. All right, here we go. Here we go. We're level 12. We got more dudes. We got some more regiments of renown. Look at this. Casualty replenishment, 1 million. He can give regeneration to himself. Can give him unbreakable toe dragons. Ability number of uses unspeakable foulness. Gives them unbreakable. That's not that exciting at all. Okay, I guess I'll go for the upkeep reduction. Sure. Yeah, there we go. So now we got a juiced up Tarmakon. Then we go for, I guess, the red line, and then we just gotta hit level 15 as soon as possible. And then we're good. Then we're set. Okay, we're actually a lot less set than I thought I'd be. I'm not gonna lie, this kind of sus. Do I want to risk losing my general here? I guess we do have a Grimgor army that's super beat up and taking plague and dying. If I can ambush him here. If I can ambush the Grimgor army, we're fine. If he attacks with both armies, I'll retreat. And then yeah, and then we're good. I think a solid ambush still has a chance of just absolutely pulling things back for us. And I can almost get this guy. I just gotta get a little bit more allegiance on him. We're fine, chat. You can kill Grimgor if you let him take down Tarmakon. Yeah, but then he has to kill Tarmakon. I want to lose Tarmakon. Oh, okay. What's this? Pity that the hero traits with Lord's army doesn't work for Nurgle. The hero traits with Lord's armies? What do you mean by that? Also, dang, we've been discovered. This should be fine though with the new regen. I just snipe them, snippety snipe them, and then we're good. The rest is just infantry. Oh, he has black orcs. I see. And 3 trolls. Uh-huh. Okay, what if I decline attack? Okay, now he's gonna normal attack me. And I can't retreat. Oh, it's because we just lost a battle. Oh, Nelly. Here we go. Yeah, he has the Immortals. Ah, yes. Well, no, they have the Immortals banner. Sus? Nah, we're good. We're goodies. Some don't work with labeled Lord's army. Ah. Unfortunate. Here's the play. Tarmakon regenerates. He regenerates. We have a unit of infantry. Here we go. All right, we're gonna use these bad boys. I got chariots. So we got the cavalry. First things first. We gotta kill off the mobility. That's what these guys are for. And we'll have the Nurglings come in to distract his army. They'll turn to face this army. And then we're fine. And then we kill the artillery. And then we just weed them out one at a time. Might have won the last battle if I let Tarmakon die. Actually, probably. All right, here we go. Sure, he's just gonna dive bomb the big guns. The reason is because I want to secure the charge for my cavalry here. Ooh, okay, solid chariot charge. Not that good though. It's no Slaneshi charge, but so far we're doing okay. Chariot's doing great. Cavalry stuck in it. They're gonna die to Black Orcs now. Oh god. Still though, Grimgor is looking pretty beat up. Yeah, that would have been an interesting strat to just let Tarmakon die on Grimgor. I haven't actually looked at the ability, but yeah, it's just a direct. Wait, what does this do? I saw a cannot die thing. Self heal per second, cannot die, activates when he's hit 0 hit points. Wait, what is this? It makes him not die. Lasts for 7 seconds. Okay, interesting. He tried suggesting it, but it was too late. Rip. Interesting. Oh, I have to investigate this more. First things first, though. We got to do this. Let's get a bit of a debuff. The trolls are the biggest issue. We deal with them, and then we're fine. Oh boy, that's a lot of dudes. Wait, so it makes him not die. Duration 7 seconds, and then it just nukes the Lord, I guess. Okay. Pretty high. Yeah, can't die for 7 seconds. Oh, and he heals. Oh, I see. Well, that, yeah, I guess that's what I get for not reading the abilities on my generals. Yeah, get in there, Tarmakon. Beat him up. Yeah, so I just suicide him in there. I'm supposed to just suicide Tarmakon in. Oh, I see. Yeah, he just goes no and stays alive. Oh, yeah, I thought he died after, but yeah, of course he's healing. Of course he's not gonna die. Now, he still has heal cap issues, but perhaps this will do it then. Because once Grimgor is dead, there goes like all the leadership. Though the leadership is pretty high, I'm not gonna lie. But you know, I can probably bring in the Forsaken in here. They can go to town. I just need this guy to die. I just need Tarmakon to die, and then Grimgor is dead. Honestly, I don't even need to attack Grimgor. If I'm reading this correctly, I can just have him attack the trolls, and Grimgor is gonna die when he dies. This game is greedy. Oh yeah, we're playing a little bit. You know, we're going for the cheese a little bit for sure. But I'm suddenly enjoying this campaign way more. Attack him. If Grimgor is too far, it won't work. Okay. Come on, just beat him up. AI is straight up just ignoring this guy. Come on, you got this, AI. Just. Are they just not attacking them? Look, we win if they don't attack Tarmakon. That's also a win con. Seems like he will eventually die, though. Oh, Grimgor, come back. Come back. Did it proc? Let's see here. Did it proc? Okay, we still have one use on it. Come back, Grimgor. You're needed. All right, you know what? Maybe he'll just disengage. What a ripoff. What an absolute ripoff. I love how the AI is just straight up ignoring him, though. Actual accidentally smart AI move. Yeah, I know, right? Is it playing around here? All right, let's get him out of there. You know what I need? I need a Mortis engine for these here blobs. All right, so we got some orc boys here. Nothing a little bit of chariot action won't fix. I think that's basically all I need. And we'll deal with Grimgor later. There we go. There's the charioting. Yeah, chariots are built for thin, like, you know, single lines of infantry. Against a blob, they do so much worse. It would be powerful if anyone was a Mortis engine. Have you not seen Gorst? Does Gorst have any redeeming qualities other than literally being a Mortis engine? Maybe he has some healing, but Let's be real here. That's the only reason anybody likes Gors. Alright, here we go. We got some trolls to kill. The army's a little bit split up. I should be able to do the divide and conquer strategy. As slow as it is, it's what's gonna work for now. And we're only doing it because if I lose this army, we're basically restarting the campaign anyway, so we gotta do it. Zombie chaff spam. Okay, I guess for campaign, yeah, he does have pretty hype zombies. Though in previous, you know, in like Warhammer 1, alright, he was not the king of zombies. Gors used to kind of be hot garbage. Except for the fact that he was a Mortis engine. Also, god dang, those trolls. Let's see. Can I kill the trolls? Well, I guess we do have Forsaken here. Maybe I'll be able to get a brutal charge on them. We have Tarmakon, they're not supported by Grimgor. This may be a decent fight. Have to be careful though. Especially with the cavalry. Looking good, however. Tarmakon's doing great versus the trolls. Yeah, and then Grimgor's coming on in slowly but surely, so he should go down. Tarmakon's just gonna heal Cap, I guess. So now if he dies, he's just gonna be invulnerable for 7 seconds. And then I guess he'll have, what, 1 HP? If I understand correctly. Here we go. I found the area where they don't have a lot of mass. Get a pretty decent charge here. And to prevent the flank, I'll just send in the Nurglings and the Plague Bearers. There's the man, the myth, the legend. I probably want a 2v1 him, don't I? Because he kind of won the 3v1. So let's just pull this boy out. There we go. We'll give him a bit of a slow. Okay, yeah. You know, honestly, maybe not for me. A little bit too guttural. I should put like another unit on the hotkey with this guy just so I can have to hear him. Oh my gosh, he doesn't stop. It doesn't end. All right, here we go. Let's get him to kill Grimgor, and then I don't gotta select him no more. Maybe if I, okay, yeah, if I, the thing is, I gotta micro Tarmakon separately. Yeah, he's me at the end of a 7-hour stream. Come on, get in there. Here we go. All right, do we give him the debuff? Then we send in Tarmakon. And then we just beat him to death, right? We got the sick 2v1. There we go. Finally, the Grimgor goes down. And that should be enough of a leadership loss to rout these guys. And then we win the battle, right? Because we have the OP Forsaken. There we go. Grimgor down, people. He dead. Too much milk. Yo, milk is good for the throat. Don't quote me on that, but you know, it feels at least decent for the throat. All right, there we go. Mass slow. All right, this battle can be won with the single chariot now. We're set. We're absolutely set. We just need the chariots to just cycle charge them into infinity and beyond. And we're good. All right, there we go. I gotta chase off the trolls. They're probably the worst unit to come back into the fight. I'm gonna rout off these guys first, and then it's just cycle charging this here blob until we won it. Whew. Yeah, it really, I feel like it really was just Grimgor. We might still lose this fight, but I'm feeling a lot more confident now. Things are looking up. I think this is the rest of their army, yeah. Oh yeah, we won this. They got no single entities. Look at that. God dang it, angry farmers. You darn quoted me on it. All right, let's see, trolls going down. Chariot's doing great. Let's just, I don't know, throw down a heal. We should be able to heal Cap now. And with no trolls and only black orcs, the black orcs will be a little bit spicy. We're gonna have to pull off some nasty surrounds to actually defeat them. And by nasty surrounds, I mean like kill literally everything else. Full surround them. and then like hit them with the chariots in the back. Just get like pull all the stops. Alternatively, if they blob up in this infantry enough, they actually won't be able to be that effective, and we might be able to win that way too. Because blobbed up infantry do not do more damage. And this little ridge is actually absolutely perfect for us. We're going to blob up because all my damage is in single entities. And then I think it's a W. Tarmakhan running to shut down the ranged forces. Come on, get there. He doesn't have perfect vigor yet, right? Yeah, he's tired. He's tired. That's why he's a little bit slow. But yeah, he'll be able to get some cycle charging done. There go the trolls. Oh yeah, this battle's done. We did it, people. We've defeated Grimgor's army. All I had to do was, honestly, I didn't have to cheese as hard as I thought I would. Holy crap, this guy. I regret all my life choices, as Nurgle is want me to do. But like, holy crap, this guy, I can't get over it. Can I upload like a 10-hour video of this guy with just guttural noises 24/7? Is this the quality content you guys show up for? If they have a banner, their entities can't die before they break. Oh yeah, that's true, that's true. Miraculously though, we have managed to accidentally pull them away from the main group. So I should be able to just route everything else off first, and then we're good. And here come the chariots. Now this, people, is why chariots are good. Because with a little bit of micro, you just right-click the back unit of infantry, and then they do nothing because they're not Slaanesh chariots. God dang it! I'm trying to show something off. Come on, here we go. This should be a pretty solid charge, right? Yeah, there we go. There's chariot action. 1,000 damage value. Okay, I swear, yeah, these chariots are way too slow for their own good. We need Slaanesh chariots. Never mind, Nurgle chariots are hot garbage, but at least these ones don't die. And they at least kind of run disruption. He doesn't have a vocal cord, yet manages to be hella noisy. I think... I don't know, yeah, because technically if you're just breathing out of your lungs, you should be fine. You should be like, you know, pretty quiet. He manages to just like... I get the feeling that his mouth is his vocal cords. And they're just like flapping around like crazy when he's screaming. I feel like he needs a good listener. He needs someone that'll actually appreciate what he says. You know, it's really a tragic story. He started out as a human who just wanted a friend to talk to. And then Nurgle one day, feels like a Warhammer nursery rhyme. And then one day, Papa Nurgle showed up to give him someone to listen to. And you know, not only did Papa Nurgle give him one person to listen to, Papa Nurgle gave him everyone to listen to. Because he turned his vocal cords into his mouth. And from then on, literally the entire world would hear him. And then, yeah, that was just the rest of his life, the end. And despite finally having someone that would listen to him, no one would want to. How brutal. How poetically brutal. As is the way with Nurgle. You really need to see the Tariff video? Oh, did he beat me to it? God dang it. Alright. Anyways, pretty good fight. Look at that. We're gonna kill off the black orc, so that means no more super strong units for the greenskins. Grimgor is dealt with. And we can move on. The heroic victory. We did it. With 100 losses, we've killed 1,250 greenskins. With the power of endurance. And really good Forsaken. They got 400 kills. That was actually a pretty big game changer. When there's an event between the heroes, it's usually him talking. Oh god. Oh no. All right. Tariff made a very good video on it, I would imagine. Alright, infections. We want infections so we can plague ourselves again and get the healing. Alrighty. I'm feeling pretty good about this one. I'm feeling great about this one, actually. I feel we're gonna get to Nuln. And it actually feels like the early game is like the appropriate amount of difficult. The question is once we get this guy into like a proper doomstack, is that all gonna fall away? We'll see. I was looking for the thing that just buffs non-demonic units, but that's for Warriors of Chaos. Now, do I want better? Probably don't really need better infantry. Yeah, let's just make a killer legendary lord. That seems about right. Make a killer legendary lord. Ooh, faster and harder. I didn't know we were playing Slaanesh. What's this? Charge bonus and speed. Man, this guy's so weird. Why is he giving mobility buffs to Nurgle? Is there something weird about this guy? I don't know. Weapon strength for cavalry and chariots. I guess cavalry and chariots are fine. I'll take better chariots. Why not? What does this do? This gives terror for cavalry and chariots. That's amazing. I definitely want that. Yeah, give me terror. That's gonna be my early source of terror. Oh crap, wait, but we also want these abilities. God dang it. Okay, I guess they're not that good. Sure, I'll take the terror. Take the terror first. When our regiments of renown level 14, we get the Pox Riders. God dang, that's really good. Okay, we got Fire Banner. Feels weird for Nurgle, but as usual, we take it. Doesn't he have a Mortis engine? Does he not? Who? Death comes fast, and apparently so does Nurgle. Oh god. Alright, here we go. Sure, I'll just auto-resolve it. Don't need to cycle charge forever. And Angry Farmers, thank you very much for the 4 pounds. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I should, up. Scrolling all the way up. Huh. Oh crap, we got a donation earlier. Here we go. Yeah, Yibby Zibbaton. Have a Forsaken unit. And Angry Farmers here have a have the cavalry. Thank you very much for the 4 pounds. My goodness. You hope total what's it? Wait, a tip for the master of escaping such situations. Oh, I see. I thought you were giving me like some 6 strats to escape situations. Nah, yeah, you're just complimenting the cheese. You know, I guess cheese is quite befitting of Nurgle, isn't it? I feel like out of all, what is the favorite food of all the Chaos Gods? We don't need to do corn, but for Nurgle, cheese is pretty nice. I'm sure he's a fan of stinky tofu. Honestly, there's like so many fermented food. Nurgle probably, if you think about it, Nurgle feasts must be better. They gotta be better than Slaanesh feasts, right? Obviously a different flavor, but I feel like there's definitely a group of people that would love a Nurgle feast. Durian. No, but durian's not rotting though. Durian just smells of it. That's not that bad. I'm talking like fermented food. Nurgle would have the best fermented food ever, man. I think I'm getting hungry, honestly. I'm getting hungry playing Nurgle. Let's see here. What's this? What's Surfstrom? What is this? Surfstrumming? What is this? Lightly salted fermented Baltic Sea herring. Apparently it's from Swedish cuisine. Oh. Interesting. Okay, so it's fermented fish. Yeah. Zinch like cereal that changes the color of the milk. Oh my god. That's the cutest thing ever. Oh man, can someone make art of that? I need a blue horror. Just looking at the milk turning blue. Just getting all excited. Oh, that's so cute. Holy crap. Obviously, Slanesh is pretty easy too, right? Wine and dine. You got the wine. You got, you know, the sweets. Slanesh is like so vanilla. Slanesh would bring vanilla to to a banquet. Blue cheese for Nurgle, yeah. It's rotten fish, yeah. You should have told me earlier. At least it doesn't look that bad. All right, here we go. I gotta really use that regeneration. Gotta really use that regen. I wonder, you know, if regen only healed in combat, then it'd just be the hunger, right? Because I'm like, could you balance regens so that you don't just have to sit around forever? And that's like the most optimal way to play battles. This is kind of like, you know, it's kind of less exciting, right? Just went out for groceries and my whole army is gone. Yeah, we got Grimgor. It happens. But we got him back, so it's fine. And we get some regiments of renown. It'll be great. We're doing fine. We're doing great. Look at that chariot charge though. Against Noblars, pretty good. Chariots do indeed defeat the weakest unit in the game. Actually, wait, no. I guess peasant mob is the weakest unit in the game. Does anything take the cake over peasant mobs? I feel like probably not, right? There's no unit that costs 50 gold in multiplayer. I guess, you know, peasant mobs were weakest unit. Yeah. Skaven slave spears? Nah, peasant mob loses them. No way peasant mob beats spears. Ice wyvern's pretty bad. Whew. That is some shade, my dude. That is some hella shade. Oh my goodness. Honestly, you know, for the price, like if you think about it, people use peasant mobs in multiplayer. That says a lot. Skaven slaves. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure Skaven slaves in multiplayer cost 50 gold more than peasant mobs. So definitely, yeah, definitely we don't got no question there for sure. Also, these Forsaken are amazing. What are their stats? 50, 34 with 1,000,000 melee attack. All right. Yeah, like I know they do a lot of damage, but they were actually kind of crushing it. Look at these guys. How much damage do they have? 200 gold value? Okay, less than I thought. Never mind. It's my heroes I do it about. All right. Well, anyways, Lord Snipe succeeded. It should just be as simple as hitting the ×4 button, and we're good. Chariots chasing off some ogres. Imagine getting chased down by a tiny car, roughly the size of you. I guess a chariot to an ogre is still a little bit scary, right? You know, you don't want to get like hit by a bicycle. Demon Spew also have a nice AoE debuff. Yeah, I need more AoE debuffs so I can spam the heals. But yeah, you know, so far it appears we have a pretty nice army of 5 units. A nice general mixed army. Definitely gonna have to rely on Regiments of Renown this game. And like some odd, you know, Forsaken unit that we can pick up. I have infinite money and I can't recruit anything. That's kind of awkward. Anything here I can get? I fear that Grimgor is gonna steal all of my territory too. But I'm on a quest for Nuln and nothing can stop me. Oh, interesting. So you can also infect yeah, you can infect settlements just like before, right? All right, movement range. I kind of want to work my way towards it. So if I do this, increase the turns a bit. There we go. Now we're replenishing. Oh, what the ward save and ward save? Wait. Increase the fealty of the chieftains. 15% ward save. He has a bombardment now. And he also got ward save from... Or is it just a double fealty buff? Okay, maybe it's just a double fealty buff. Still though, 15% ward saves height. Holy crap, I can just get these guys? I can just straight up get Rot Knights. Okay, but the guns are probably better. Why not both? Yeah, give me that guy. Give me that. Oh yes, give me that. Give me that. Okay, Tarmogon's OP. Tarmogon's pretty OP. The fact that I can just straight up just get units for free like that. Now we have a hella elite army. We have this dude who is what, a ranged guy? Okay. Sure. And now we have guns. Dang, alright. And we can even get diplomacy with Chaos Dwarves. I'm surprised that they would... That this guy... Did CA just get lazy and not give this guy a special skill tree? Is that what happened? Because I'm pretty sure lore-wise, the Chaos Dwarves, like, they deal with chaos. But, like, they don't like chaos, right? And this guy, well, I don't know. Is he just a higher or is he actually Nurgle aligned? I guess I don't know. What do I want on him? Magic attacks and ranged and sundering. Or flash bomb. We can give him flash bomb. Oh, Nelly. Yes, please. Flash bomb's a really good ability. Yes. Okay, nice. Well, he's great. The diversity higher, yes. Oh my god. All three lords this DLC are pretty OP. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Soon enough we'll have magic and then our army will be complete. They seem pretty pro chaos. You can ally with all the chaos factions. Okay. Shotgun's a little better. Yeah, I got the vibes that shotgun was like a tiny bit better. More goals aligning matter than anything. Alright, here we go. But most of them are worshipping Kashut instead. Yeah. Alright. Man, these casters, they really do lag behind. How's Grimgor's? Yeah, Grimgor's gonna take all my territory. Very unfortunate. But I don't really care, honestly. It's not like I have much going on there anyways. We're just kind of making a path of destruction here. All the way to Kislev. Dang it. Can't get the Contagious Horde just yet. Definitely want to, because if we're fighting more or less every turn, we need that replenishment. Sure, speed for infantry units. I feel like CA should have really just, you know... They shouldn't be giving extra speed to Nurgle. Everything should just be giving more health. Can they just replace that? That'd be great. Drazwath joined Tarmogon in his invasion. Oh, did he? He joined him? The thing is, though, is that I don't really want to... I don't really want to... Like, I kind of have to fight him. I don't think I can diplomacy him on my side. If I could, though, then we could get a proper loreful Nurgle. We'll see, we'll see. Oh, this is Astragal. Well. Okay, what if I gave you this? Oh, yeah, you like that, don't ya? And then give him another settlement. Alright, well, screw you too. I guess it's because I don't have any military buildings here. God dang it. Alright. An unfortunate turn of events. He is indeed not in love with me. I'm sure it's fine. We'll just trespass. Whatever. I took some of his money. I don't need that settlement anyways. We'll be fine. Yeah, I could sell settlements, but I think that's too slow of a process. We're booking it to Nuln. Tamarkan helped beat an army of zombie dragons and sold slaves to get across the Chaos Dwarf artillery. Oh, to get access to their artillery. So I need to find undead then. I gotta find an army of zombie dragons, is what you're saying. Alright, seems pretty easy. These guys are just trying to keep up with this. I think we go into normal stance now, because we're approaching dwarf territory. Seems like that was a good idea. Okay. This is like a no macro campaign. I'm not making any buildings. We're heading in one direction and that's it. What's the plan in this campaign? We want to sack Nuln. We want to sack Nuln and see if anything can slow us down. We had a minor hiccup with Grimgor, but honestly, we punched him back. And yeah, that's basically it. Just don't worry about building tall. Just fight more or less everything on your way. All right, Dowie. Love me. Oh yeah, let's go. The defensive alliance. That means I can actually get a loreful. I can get a loreful Dowie. Look at that. I can get their sick units. I can get a train. Holy crap. That's actually kind of hype. I kind of like this. Yo, this is it, right? And then we siege Nuln and then we're set. Something along those lines. I don't have any more settlements to give them, but maybe I'll give them the Silver Pinnacle. Hey, you know, honestly, this campaign's pretty fun. I'm definitely playing it casually right now, but I'm having a good time. The level of difficulty's still feeling good. I still wonder though, all the campaigns seem like they get way too easy once you hit the 2 army mark, I find. After you get 2 armies, it just kind of sputters out because you put the 2 armies together and then nothing can actually kill them. But as it stands, still pretty good. We got our mount, so we're effectively unkillable now. Very nice. All right. I have nothing to spend this favor on. I wish I could recruit more units, but I can't. I have no buildings. I can't even get one of these because I need infections. All right. Any of these? Okay, this gives infections. This gives money. Sure. Yeah, that awkward moment when you just can't recruit units and you're just sitting on a pile of gold. All right, what are we looking at? Unit mass for demonic infantry. That's interesting. Does this do magic item drop chance? Sure.
Peer down my gullet and see me truly.
Have you considered making goofier armies that shouldn't work? I've done a little bit of it. Yeah. You know, that's why I tried with the gun build with Elspeth and it did not work, it turns out. Turns out the guns only early game did not work. Melee infantry is indeed good. Arkan starts with 2 armies and no upkeep. Yo, the Warriors of Chaos, you can just auto-resolve like every battle. Straight up, it's like more or less an auto-resolve campaign. At least last I played it. Oh, a caravan for me? Why, thank you. I will take this caravan and use the money to buy nothing. Huzzah! Okay. Alright, I can finally get the casualty replenishment
Sweeter still, the
tech tree upgrade. Very, very good. And then we chill in the Silver Pinnacle. And we're good. Man, that caravan really... They really ran into a bad time, didn't they? Stumbled right into this guy. But hey, you know, the price of silk. It's 2 value. Alright, nice. Looking good. Can I get any of these? Okay, so I want to unlock as many of these guys as possible because they just give me free units, right? I think that's kind of the plan. Oh, Ark in the Black, not Archaon. My bad. God dang it. What the similar names? Alright, yeah, that doesn't count though because it's skeletons. Like 2 mid-tier armies and then you're set. Enticity, have you heard the mount sound in campaign? If not, I recommend trying it in normal lord speed. Oh god. Alright, so you're saying your faction lords normal. You're telling me if I do the normal. Oh, okay, maybe if I'm running around on it then. Let's see here. What do I need? Spirit Leech? Sure. They buffed Rancid Visitations, right? Or it's just kind of like still nice. Stream of Corruption's still way too good though. Even post nerf, it's an AoE spell. All right, what's this? What's this about the sound? Ooh, it's very stompy. I like it. Holy crap! It's a lot of slayers, my dude. All right, sneaky stomp boy. There we go. It's quite nice. It's quite nice. I thought it would sound grosser. All right, so we're gonna let them fight each other first, right? Like any Godzilla movie, we're gonna let them annihilate each other. Or is it only one Godzilla movie? I feel like it was. All right, what we got here? Sure. How do I kill that? I have like only large units, some chariots. We have nothing against this right now. Slayer pirates. Okay, he doesn't have any elite slayers, but still. I need some Forsaken. And the problem is that we have none. Our one building that can make Forsaken's dead now. I guess this is probably one of the reasons why a migration campaign's a little awkward for Nurgle, but hey, we'll figure it out. Ungrim's a beast. Oh yeah, even more than Grimgor, possibly. I might be able to skirt around him though, and potentially getting some Chaos Dwarf units could help a lot. Did he just straight up die? Did Ungrim straight up die to greenskins? What a tragedy. Must be his bad auto resolve. How would you increase the difficulty past the 2 army point? I think you need to severely weaken doom stacking. Right, so you need like, and you need to make it where supporting your armies in battle. Okay, you need to, first of all, you need the AI to be way more aggressive. Because you need 1 army to defend home. Like in Warhammer 2. 1 army defends home, 1 army is expanding your territory. Okay, no, he just retreated. Yeah, and then once you do that, then it's like a little bit better. And then you also probably have to... You need the AI to ramp their armies up to be stronger. Like a single AI army can't beat a doomstack. So like what like the reason why 2 armies works is that you have 1 army to defend home, it's like a mid-tier army, and you have 1 hella doomstack that will literally die to nothing. If the game needs to be difficult, you need to have an army that can't easily plow through the enemy without support. Right? 2 armies should be able to overrun your 1 army. You know, or at least like the AI knows how to converge on a doomstack better. But as it stands right now, you can totally just, like, your doomstack just fights one army at a time, and then it heals, and then it's like no problem, right? So maybe the AI just needs to be smarter, and they attack your one army with like 6 at the same time, you know? Catch you out on the battlefield, and then like, then it's interesting. Yeah, and then the only way to avoid that happening is to have multiple armies of your own, right? The same reason why, you know, you want to have a wide army so you don't get flanked. It should be the same idea on the campaign map, but I don't know how you'd actually implement that in a way that makes sense. Let's see here, like, I don't know, maybe like the radius of armies is larger, or if you have like, I don't know. Like, I don't know how to do it in a way that doesn't just muck up Warhammer balance as a whole. But yeah, definitely need some sort of shenanigans to stop a single army from just fighting one battle at a time and replenishing. The lightning, the lightning strike changes definitely helped a little bit. But yeah, that's all we got so far. Bring back Warhammer 2 stacks. Yo, that would be fun. That would be super fun. Like, honestly, I'm fine with them making the game easier, you know? But don't make legendary easier. Right? Why would they make the hardest difficulty in the game easier? Yeah, I want, you know what? Bring back the Order Tide, right? Remember when the Order Tide was actually a thing that people cared about? It was actually a threat. You get so many armies sent at you that you have to have multiple armies, and if you doomstack, oh, that's a lot of damage. So if you doomstack, right, then you can't defend your borders. Now that was hype. That was actually hype, right? And you actually had proper supply lines. The nerf to, I feel like legendary difficulty should have supply lines back. Well, actually, no, it's not even supply lines. It should be like supply lines, but for individual armies. So like, what supply lines should be is for each army you have in a location. Okay, you know what? I should write this to CA once I can get content creator thing back. This is what I think. Supply lines should be based on the cost of your army in a single province. So if you have 2 armies in a province, add up their costs. Supply lines impacts that army. Now it's interesting, right? Now we're talking, because it directly counteracts the, you know, the effects of like just stacking up one army in one area and then suddenly you just like outplay the AI. This solution also makes it where you don't have to change the AI too, right? You just have to tune up some numbers. And then I think it gets close to there. You know what? Supply lines for total cost of armies in a region. There we go. That's my suggestion to CA if you're watching. And then that way there's a lot more incentive to have multiple armies in a wide area, which is exactly what you would want to see in a late game. It's perfect. I see no flaws, and in no way am I wrong. As a non-game developer, my theory crafting is perfect. Though, like, I don't know, I feel like it'd be interesting. Maybe they can't program it though. There's always that issue where it's like, you know, the tech isn't there, and to implement it's too long. Oh yeah, and legendary leadership. It should be percentile. Make percentile. Because that way, right, early game armies will be weaker and late game armies will benefit more from the +8 leadership, as opposed to the early game armies being stronger, which makes no sense. And then we're cooking. If I had to give 2 cents CA, that's it. We got there. How do you guys feel about that? You think we're cooking? Tarmakon literally has an army ability impacting unit upkeep in his province. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. Actually, yeah, not mine. The tech's gotta be there. At least the tech's gotta be fairly easily implemented, right? They just need something that tracks the total province-wide upkeep. Well, yeah, no. It's just like your armies just count however many armies there are in a province. And then you just give them an upkeep reduction. Yeah, this should be super easy. Yeah, they should totally do that. In fact, like everything, a lot of the stuff that CA has done so far is like kind of the opposite. There's so many things that buff having armies in one location. Well, like, you know, maybe not that much stuff. I guess it's mostly just special buildings, which is fine because it's defensive bonus. But yeah, anyways, I think that would make things interesting. CA, you know, if you're looking to hire someone. Nah, it won't work for CA. I feel like working for CA is bait. As much as you know, I think the developers are great and awesome and everything. If you working at a game company, you know, easy way to truly face the realities of the world. Right? As a player of the game, I can complain about whatever I want. You know, I don't like something, I just say I don't like it. You know, stand on my little soapbox, and then everyone's like, yeah, you got some good ideas. I don't actually have to implement it and face people, you know, actually seeing if it's good or not. Because, like, I'm pretty sure most of my hot takes are just that, unfortunately. Are we losing this battle or what? How's our cavalry doing? They're kind of getting beat up. Do I have a chariot? Okay, they're not even getting microed. Tarmacon's getting spirit leech. Very awkward. But if I can just get a couple more AoEs here, I think we're fine. Okay, he's taking... What's this? Orc archers? Really? That's what's doing them in? Alright, we'll pull him away from the archers. That should do. That's a big AoE. And if I can just get a mass route here, then we're goodies. I know I selected you, my dude. What's his name? Kayak? I'm gonna call him Kayak. Did you see the old world mod? What's the old world mod? Does it bring back the order tide? Also, I should have gone my frogs on these guys yesterday. Breath attack on that blob is juicy. Oh, I have a breath attack? What in the world? I didn't expect this guy to have a breath attack. God dang. Oh, I would have done that way earlier. Okay, wait, let's see how good it is. Holy crap, he just straight up has a breath attack. Yeah, I thought this thing's just like, you know, I guess there is the elemental bear, which also has a breath attack. Okay, what we got here? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. The army lost his breath attack. It actually didn't do that much damage though, but still though, that's a victory. We've kept most of our units alive, if not all. And this should let us farm enough levels to hopefully get Ungrim on our side, or we get Ungrim to ally with us. Which I doubt, but sometimes you can make weird things happen in this game. What's this? What's this about waiting? It makes the map focus on the old world with more focus on the provinces and the world details. Last patch, it had more settlements than Immortal Empires. That's pretty cool. Still though, I even to this day, I don't feel the need to go into modded Warhammer. Yeah. I'm aware how to use a breath attack. Though I still expected it to do more damage versus the archers. Maybe it was just like the least optimal situation because they weren't blobbed up. We'll see. We'll see in future fights. Nice. Spell resistance 30%. That's actually a really good buff. And we have 6 units now. Let's go back here. Lick our wounds. Get a giant. That's super OP. You know this giant actually 1v1s Tarmacon in I think he 1v1s Tarmacon on his mount in multiplayer. The giant is actually insanely strong as a fighter. Sure. Oh yeah, now we have insane replenishment on him. He will never die. For our casters, even more replenishment. Sick. Stream of corruption. Oh yeah, this army's doom stacking. We doom stacking. But yeah, so like what I would want in a late game Warhammer, this type of playstyle where I'm just kind of romping around and have no territory. Eventually the AI should punish me for only having one army and just like overwhelm them. But I don't know exactly what the best, like they would have to add a new mechanic for that to work. Because right now the AI is not smart enough to attack with multiple armies consistently. You can just retreat a lot of the time. Anyways, enough complaining. Let's do some of this action. Yeah, campaign movement range. Yeah. Yeah, here we go. Give me that. Spread chance. Interesting. Okay. There we go. And then if we... Maybe I'll just kill Azag, but I would like to kill Ungrim instead. I feel like that would be more fun. More satisfying. You've heard that you don't need... What's this? You don't need the Chaos Dwarf DLC to get the Chaos Dwarf units? I think probably not. I think that's typically how they do it, unless I'm wrong. Yeah, I would assume you don't need the Chaos Dwarf DLC to get the Chaos Dwarf units. But that is just an assumption. Oh, it's quest battles at Nuln. I should actually just straight up walk to the quest battle instead of teleporting. All right, here we go. Ungrim, he's pretty beat up.
I am the Slayer King.
Is this even winnable?
The Slayer in me seeks
honestly, probably not.
Talk fast.
He really doesn't like me. All right. Yeah, this is too many Slayers. Pretty sure that's too many Slayers. I have nothing effective against them. I would need more Forsaken if I'm to win that. But I can't avoid war with him by just taking this settlement first. And then, you know what? Maybe I'll just work my way through Azag. We'll work our way through Azag, and that should be fine enough.
Warlord and conqueror. By root and sword.
Did the DLC hold up? So far, actually, yes. As a DLC, I think it's great. As a, you know, in terms of difficulty, I'm expecting to hit a point soon where our army just becomes unkillable, and then the DLC just becomes a cakewalk. But so far it seems good. What's the victory condition? Complete 6 chieftain devoted battles. Kill these guys. Yeah. Right now, my biggest worry is that the DLC doesn't have a proper late game. Also, oh boy. We can start getting Chaos Dwarf units, right?
Ouch.
What's it? There should be a way to... Can I make them like me more? Do I have to give them territory, money? No idea. What's the judgment? I would say it's a good DLC in... Though, like, not as good as the Elspeth one. Mechanics-wise... Actually, no, honestly, mechanics-wise, it's not that different from normal Kugath campaign. So, is it really that good of a DLC? It feels like Kugath Plus. You get a few units that are kind of cool. Yeah. You get a few things that are kind of cool and like, you know, like he's a super powered lord, but does it really bring like a lot of like new mechanics to the table? It gives you heroes, special heroes, but even these guys are kind of just, you know, you're just getting units that you can play with other DLCs. I'd say it just feels like Kugat Plus. It's not like, you know, it's not like blowing my mind, but I'm having fun. You know, Kugat Plus is still pretty good. All right, here we go. This is the opportunity. We're gonna fight him proper, and the festering stooges are gonna have to hard carry. No, yeah, not in terms of strength. It's Kugat Plus in terms of mechanics and fun. Kugat kind of feels like Kugat minus. Yeah, because it's basically another Nurgle campaign. You know, you get some units, you can recruit stuff, you can have fun romping around. But like the Kislev DLC is like Ikit Claw, right? You're upgrading your units, they feel distinct and different from usual. And I haven't tried the Malachi DLC yet. But you know, for like what, $11-ish? I guess it's up to you to decide if that's worth it. Alright, so weirdly enough, I think my chariots are actually one of the more important units in this hero battle. Because they need to be cycle charging these guys like crazy. Without a solid cycle charging, we just don't really have enough DPS to kill these guys in melee. At least I don't think so. So we're gonna be trying for that. Now we got some quarrelers here. I guess if I just run Tarmakon in, he can do some disruption. It's gonna take a little bit of heat on the entry. Nothing a little bit of damage resist won't save him from. And then it's up to these guns. If I can keep the guns alive, that's also another win con. Alternatively, we just use this giant AoE and we also win. Honestly, we have a lot of options here. There we go, Tamarkon doing great, taking a little bit of heat. Nothing he's not used to though. Okay, maybe he's taking a bit too much heat. Yeah, these guys are actually kind of wrecking him, I'm not gonna lie. Dang, okay, you know what? Plan B, we use the chariots. These guys have basically no mass. And even though, yes, they do have a rather scary amount of anti-large, the chariots actually don't get hit very often. So maybe they'll do well. Chariots go. These guys gotta run away from that. Chariots have made it into the back line. And then maybe I'll save up for a big old breath attack. Ungrim's taking some heat. Chariots doing amazing. Chariots versus the Dowie, that's the way to go. Okay, and then our cavalry, who's most susceptible to the anti-large, they're going to be supported by the guns. And that should keep them on the up and up. Nice, the giant can just give the smackdown to Ungrim. Definitely don't want to lose our general. Does this do any damage? It does a little bit of damage, okay. Oh god, Ungrim, not like this. He made me select the screaming guy. Okay, looking good. Chariots have blobbed up the infantry. Perfect time for the AoE. And yeah, okay, I think we actually do win this battle. AoE lanes. Does a lot of damage to the chariots, but I think it's worth it in the end. Because we annihilated the dwarves there. And I'm pretty sure if we can just kill Ungrim now, then we're fine. Give him the debuff. Give me the heals. Chariots around. Okay, yeah, we're doing great. Get into those pirates. They don't got anti-large. Just armor piercing. Alrighty. How are the guns doing? The guns are doing great. Just gotta babysit my units, make sure that they don't get killed here, and then I think we're set. I don't think there's much else our enemy can do here, aside from sneak in like a kill on my chariots or something, which they might. Come on, don't you dare die. Let's see. This guy. Okay, there's the route. chariots are alive. Sweet. We did it. We've defeated Ungrim. That was actually a lot easier than I thought it would be. I thought we would get absolutely massacred. He just kind of fell apart. Like, honestly, the fight against Grimgor was way harder. Mostly because we weren't that high level, but dang. Also, the nuke was good. That probably won it much faster than it would have normally. What's a really strong defeat trait? You enjoy Epidemius the most because he's a harder campaign. Oh yeah, I still gotta try Epidemius. Yo, that'd be jokes if CA just make all the DLC lords the hardest campaigns. Yeah, I'll try Epidemius. Maybe there's some space for some CA redemption. Or maybe I just played too much Warhammer and I don't know what difficulty is anymore. Yeah. Is Epidemius, does he have like interesting campaign mechanics? Not that that matters as much for me, but I'm interested to know. Seems these are a new tier of legendary lord that should almost be a different category. Honestly, if CA just release a legendary plus that make the AI spam armies like the good old days, I'll be a happy person. Be a very happy Warhammer player. He's all focused about plague spreading. Ah, so campaign mechanics. His campaign mechanics is kind of negligible. Oh, okay. But hey, you know, if it's a difficult campaign, that's pretty fun. Yeah, Amethyst Armory is better than Tarmacon, I would say. You know, campaign like value wise, it feels like you just get a lot more. Diplomacy is a bit too easy on legendary as well. Ah, yes. Yeah, you still want diplomacy to be a thing though. Maybe there's like a certain point where if you make too large of a coalition, then it gets harder. That's kind of a band-aid solution though. Like I say, I'm no game developer. CA has a rough job. I have 35 spell resist now. Remember when this used to be magic resist? And everything with magic damage just sucked against you? The real good old days. What does this do? Whew. That's good. Love my leadership debuff. See, this is the thing. Legendary legendary difficulty gives them +8 leadership. You just take it away. Honestly, there's so many things that reduce leadership early on. Maybe the AI should have like more leadership, but percentile. ITP for now that's pretty useless. That's not going to be very useful. There we go. Blight Boil, wonderful spell. And we're set. This kills my Forsaken. You know what? They'll come back, the regiments for now. Yeah. I don't know. CA have a they have a hard job, but it doesn't mean that we can't complain.
More drones for the fly god.
Okay, can I get? Oh, I keep spreading plagues. I need to actually construct these buildings. Otherwise, I'll just never have unit recruitment. I built 0 unit recruitment structures. Do I need them though? Do I really need them? When I can just have more casualty replenishment instead. Any of this good? I don't know. Honestly, the Dwarf Lord isn't that good other than the fact that he gives, or the Dwarf Hero. The only thing good about him is that he gives you dudes. Passive ability. That is a Mortis Engine. That's OP. That's so bad. 7% damage. I guess 7% damage for the army's height. But the other one's just a straight up Mortis Engine. What's this? Okay, yeah, take the Mortis Engine. Holy crap. Easiest choice of my life. God dang. And this is just a normal sorcerer. Oh, Nelly. I almost thought he was one of these guys. All right, what we got here? Still have to level them up. Warhammer 2 Legendary have to be nerfed in Warhammer 3 because of all the roster here useless? Wait, sorry, what? Half of all the roster in Warhammer 3 is useless? Have you seen the rosters in Warhammer 3? They're insane. Warhammer 2 Legendary did not make other armies like, you know, it did not make other armies useless by any means. Like, sure, like, cavalry wasn't as strong as it could have been, but like, come on, we made it work. I think the difficulty in Warhammer 2 is way overblown. Obviously that's, you know, coming from a very, very seasoned veteran of the game, but like, what even was it that made Warhammer 2 armies weaker? I don't know. The Mortis engine overlaps with Tarmogon skill? Holy crap. I made it work. The average player... Well, yeah, it's called Legendary, though, right? Wait, what do you mean? Is the average player obligated to win Legendary campaigns? Is that what I'm hearing? Like, isn't that the whole reason they have normal difficulty? I don't know. That's the point. They're supposed to be OP. Yeah, they're supposed to, like, you know, yeah, then you make a ranged army that's better at fighting them, and then they overrun you with cavalry. Like, that was the run. That was the whole shebang. All right, let's see here. And even then, you can still make it work if you actually know what you're doing, which is kind of the whole point, right? You know, it's presumed that a skilled enough player should be able to beat the game on Legendary with enough skill and not have to cheese every fight. And we definitely beat Legendary without cheese. It was definitely like hella hard, and the cheese made it way easier, right? But like, I stand by that. I stand by it. Now they could still do it better, right? Obviously, cheese is just way too strong because melee was overblown. But what I think they should have done, they should have kept the melee buffs and made everything else way better. The AI should have super duper strong magic. They should have super duper strong range damage, so that every strategy feels like garbage.
Good news,
And then you can only beat Legendary if you're like, if you really know how to use your army in, like, you know, in the best way. Though, like, you know, a lot of it just comes down to getting the best unit composition, which is why the AI also needs to mix up their army compositions on Legendary. Well, this is why I propose the Beyond Legendary difficulty, because then it just kind of, you know, then people playing on Legendary can keep playing on Legendary. That doesn't get touched, and then you get, like, you know, get Enticity difficulty in there. CA, write this down. Enticity difficulty, and then it's just me doing it. All right. Doesn't matter if no one plays the difficulty, because people are gonna watch it, and then it'll look cool, and then we're good. Come on. This is literally just me using my influence as an influencer to just to just get the game designed around me. Like, obviously they shouldn't fall into that pit trap. But come on. What's the problem of having a higher difficulty option? Ain't none. Yeah, Total War Warhammer 3 as a Souls-like. Add some bosses. I want to see a boss. I want to see a Grimgor times like 1,000 size mod. Right? And then the only way, I want it where my legendary lords can't beat their legendary lords. AI better have stronger single entities than me. They gotta have stronger single entities, gotta have stronger range units, stronger melee units, stronger everything. And the only way to beat that is with tactics. Stronger AI magic would actually be pretty interesting, because then you actively have to dodge all the time.
A fine host buddy you are.
What's this? What's Omdra? Oh, hey, Archaon. I see you have no army. Yeah, add an Enticity difficulty. Maybe if I can write a proposal that enough people would watch an Enticity difficulty will be good. But like they need a difficulty mode that's like this is not for your average player. Or they should just have can they just have a difficulty called unwinnable? And then no one can complain about it, because if you do, people are like, what? It's called unwinnable. What do you expect? Guess what? You can buff an SFO. Is it enough though? Is SFO actually gonna be that hard? Also, it's not even that clean of a solution, because the OP stuff is still hella OP. You just run single entities. You don't have a big use for cavalry most of the time, because you also need to have like strategic diversity. And right now, like a lot of the factions just have like one-trick pony armies, mostly revolving around single entities because of how supply lines work and so on and so forth. So it's definitely a bit of a tough cookie to crack, admittedly. Can I just capture this point before this army shows up, or do I just kill everything? You know what? Let's try it. Let's play the siege battle like a proper siege battle and see if we can take control of the city before they show up in 6 seconds. All right, screw that. All right, I'll fold. If they're just gonna show up in 6 seconds, I'll just yeah, we'll do it like this. Campaign configuration mod. Yeah, I know you can mod it so that, oh yeah, like, you know, people have more they have like more melee attack, whatever, right? You can probably buff like, you know, the strength of generals and such and so on and so forth. But you know, obviously that's not gonna have as much QA testing as CA should have. In theory, CA should be able to do that better, and also like avoid the other pitfalls and such. Also, it'd just be fun to have it in the game, because then I can gloat that I can play on the difficulty. But other than that, you know, it'd be fun for the veterans. We've had people playing this game for over a decade now. Anyways, I will not accept any argument that says the game needs to be easier though. Whoever decided to make the hardest difficulty mode easier, okay, maybe I don't hate them, but like, come on. All right, if there's one thing that I can say is a tragedy, it's that. Although I guess maybe removing some imbalances is good, so then they do that first, but then they didn't bring the difficulty back. All right, enough whinging. This ain't a whinging stream. This is Enticity. We're here to crush faces and chew bubblegum. I couldn't think of an equivalent. Oh god, the Ragnarok's aren't coming out yet? All right. Here we go. Oh, and now they show up. All right, right click them. Are you familiar with 40k lore? Mildly. Why, what's up? I heard 40k has, well, actually, I've seen the lore. 40k is insane. Yeah, what's up about it? I will say it does seem a mighty interesting. There we go. We got the guns on the Ragnarok. All right, and the routed. Success. Okie dokie. How do we want to assault this settlement? Oh, we got a bunch of dudes here. Just a million gobos. That's fine. Can I just capture the back point? We'll just kill him. Much easier, I'd say. These guys can probably just poke the tower to death. And is there a smarter way to do this than just blobbing? I believe so. First of all, the chariots will be really good, and then we'll go from there. That's a problem with achievement stuff. Everyone feels like they have to beat every difficulty. Maybe. There's achievements in games though that are definitely absolutely bonkers. No. Right, like there's a lot of games with achievements where it's like only 10% of people, but then like because Warhammer is kind of like a sandbox game, it's made to be, you know, I think first and foremost and most importantly, Warhammer is supposed to be like a power fantasy type game. You're supposed to enjoy the fact that you romp around and you crush faces, right? So, you know, it makes sense that people generally, right, what they want from the game is like, you know, to be able to play on higher difficulties. And like, it feels good too, right? You beat the game on the hardest difficulty. Feels great. Yeah, so like, yeah, it's not an easy solution, but come on. I don't have much else to say other than but come on, by the way. Like, don't expect anything too sophisticated. I wish I was a game developer though. Then I could complain to CA even more. Then I could really complain to them about things. Push up my glasses. Well, you know, I developed Divinity. I made Baldur's Gate. I made Dark Souls, and those players loved getting murdered. They loved it. Yeah, and there's also like the weird thing where like you need to have the right level of challenge. So I know you're referring to, you know, it needs to be challenging for them to win it. And I think for a lot of people, Legendary is the right amount of challenge, just based on vibes, I guess. But like, you know, generally that does feel like the case, I'd say. More so, it's like, you know, there's also the other thing where you don't want people, you wanna really nicely show that certain difficulties are or are not for them. This is why I suggest an impossible mode, right? Because then, and there's like no achievements tied to it except for maybe one, and it really signals to people that like, hey, if you play this and you're not a masochist, you're probably not going to enjoy it, so don't do it. And then people can look at that and be like, wow, thank you, CA. Also, I haven't been spellcasting. Whoopsie. Yeah, judging by the Savior disaster campaigns, yeah, there's a, you know, even with me, right? Like for me, well, actually, yeah, for me, you know, I don't know all the mechanics and like all the cool tricks that you can do to really maximize your, you know, your fighting power. So there's also, you know, there's more to be improved there too. Not everyone knows everything about the game and can play at max efficiency. That would be quite insane, actually. Yeah. Anyways, what's going on? You took a year break to work on games. Ooh, yeah, there you go. That's a good excuse.
A sickly scheme.
Sorry, just catching up with chat right now. How does it feel to be back with the boys? Amazing, actually. I forgot how warm the Warhammer community is. Although, you know, I guess like there's two coins to it, right? There's the super duper warm community of the Warhammer. You know, yeah, this is the super duper warm Warhammer community. They'll like help you through the hardest challenges. They'll teach you everything. And then there's also the Warhammer community that'll just complain about everything forever and then not have fun but still continue to play the game. But like having come back, it's been like everyone's been so nice. You know, I was watching Grubby recently and he was talking about how the Dota community, he was literally just reading the patch notes and there were people complaining about that. They're like, I thought you left Warhammer. Why are you back? And he's just like, no, I just want to read the patch note. And like, I still think Dota's cool, but like come on, calm down. Right? And compared to that, where I'm coming back after a year and being like, Warhammer's not successful enough for me. I'm bailing out. And then people are like, yo, so happy to have you back, man. It's great. We missed you. I'm like, what the crap? These guys are too good for their own good. I don't even feel like I deserve this level of kindness. Yeah, so, you know, it's been great. It's been a wonderful time coming back. Makes me want to stream more. Not to mention the amount of people I just happen to watch. Yo, Total War 40k. I just hope that they fix most of the core systems that have been sitting a little rancid in Warhammer. or like in all the Total War games. Mostly the AI. I think the AI needs a tune-up. Enticity, you are the most positive player of all time. I've been told that I am very hard to tilt. And then I saw buff spells. Freaking buff spells. But yeah, you know. I think a lot of it comes from just watching Day 9. Oh, voice crack. Yo, Day 9 though. What an inspiration as a chill streamer. I'm so happy I grew up watching him instead of like some rage gamer. Otherwise, I'd be a totally different person. Holy crap. Yeah, definitely a huge inspiration. If you have someone to thank for the chillness, it's that. I play Rust. I play Rust for fun, and it's hype. It's hype, you know. Sometimes you lose all of your progress. People start spitting slurs at you. They kill you over and over again for sport, and it's wonderful. It's a dandy old time, right? Because sometimes you get to punch back and it feels great. League of Legends. Oh my gosh, League of Legends. What a game. Although even there, I muted people. You know, I didn't decide to just put up with it. Oh, what happened to my thingamabob? Oh, it like got shuffled around. That's weird. Ugh. Get the fleshy abundance. Get the Vanguard. I don't know. I don't have enough thing. Whoopsies. Yeah. Anyways, I'm sure there's more toxic games out there though. Sadly, a lot of super popular streamers are rage gamers. Yeah, but you know, I think there's even in like, I think in every niche, it seems like there's a good amount of non-rage gamers. Like in Rust, I watch a ton of Will Jump content for the win. Just a chill Rust player that likes to farm. You know, you got Day 9 in whatever game he's playing. Yeah, I don't have a lot of examples. I don't watch a lot of streamers, but like there are chill streamers, so we're good. At least you're not a Kick streamer. Yo, how is Kick going nowadays? Is it like, has it collapsed or is it still going? What's the market there? Is it all about gambling something or other? I don't know. I haven't been keeping up, but like the last thing I heard in the news is like, Kick is where all the gambling people go, and yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Day 9 is the legend. Yo, he's like one of the first streamers ever. He's the OG. Crazy, absolutely crazy, and he's still streaming. Total War Star Wars. Okay. All right. I feel like Total War Star Wars, whether or not it's gonna exist or not, I swear to God, if they call it Total War Star Wars, I'm gonna leave the content creator program again. All right. After the Total War Warhammer kerfuffle, come on.
Warlord and Conqueror.
Isn't Day 9's Twitch ID literally number 2? Something like that. And he's also like one of, he has the first Twitch sub because he's the one that recommended the system get created. Like, what?
Not by me.
Day 9 invented Twitch subscriptions. What the crap? How can you get more OG than that? If it wasn't for him, streaming might not even exist. It's crazy. Also, I think we're starting to get into the waffle stomp phase of the campaign by turn 30, while kind of memeing. I think the campaign itself, you know, I'd rate it like B+ tier on the tier list of campaigns. Has Legend done a campaign tier list yet? I feel like that's required. But yeah, I feel like this is B+ tier. You know, it has its highlights, but it runs into the same issues that every other CA campaign runs into. At least it's not like Oxyotl though, where you just waffle stomp from the very beginning. Oh, we can get ogres. How quaint. We can get ourselves some normal ogres. Yeah, but overall, I'm definitely starting to feel like, you know, I'm transitioning to the point where I'm just kind of chilling with chat, hanging out, rather than actually focusing on the campaign. What's this? This is I see. Purchasing chieftain units. Looting settlements. I've done none of that. Ogre is my lord. I might fight them, so they're not really worth recruiting. Day 9 also invented the internet, yes. But he's too humble to brag about it. Yo, I really wonder though, what would streaming be like without him? It's kind of crazy that all just spawned from like StarCraft and then League of Legends. Feels kind of recent still, but maybe that's just me showing my age. Yeah, can we get a total Star Wars? CA is not gonna do it, but that would be pretty sick. Perfect vigor. Well, there we go. Don't know if we already had perfect vigor, but much hype. Starhammer. Starhammer Wars. Actually, that kind of rolls off the tongue a bit better than Warhammer Star Wars. Star Wars Warhammer. You know what? Star Wars Warhammer. Take it or leave it. Are you rushing Nuln? Yeah, we're rushing Nuln. This is the 30-turn Nuln rush. Lore accurate Nurgle campaign. If they didn't do Total Warhammer, then nothing can get them? Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's just...
Favorite of Nurgle.
I'm pretty sure they... Yeah. Pretty sure they're not gonna do it. Much to my dismay. Star Wars Total War. Star Wars Total War Warhammer. Yeah, I forgot. It's not Total War. It's not Warhammer. It's Total War. My bad. Sure. Get all the plays. But yeah, you know, so the weird thing about this, right? If you think about it, this campaign that I'm playing right now, this is legendary. I guess I did have some sus battles at the beginning, but yeah, I feel like the difficulty, I would bet that if I spammed end turn for 100 turns and did no army making, we would probably not die because I just have too strong of a doomstack. Oh god, not the Star Wars memes. I see Jar Jar Binks in my chat and I don't like it. Oh yo, let's see Elspeth's defeat trait real quick. I assume she doesn't have enough to fight this army. Close victory. Yeah, like look at this army compared to mine. Oh my goodness. It's a stomp. War is war. I don't think we can get worse than that, but I'm sure chat will show me. Explosion radius Lord's army. Wow, Elspeth was useless. She did give me this bad boy though. Pretty high. Ooh, another cult. Very high. Doesn't get that hard. Yeah, I think the hardest turns in any Total War campaign are the first 20 turns. In fact, you may have noticed my tiny rebellion against CA in that I haven't played a campaign longer than 2 streams because I'm pretty sure there's not much that I'll be able to do in second stream other than just base management. God, it sounds so cynical though. I hate being cynical. Honestly though, like it's not like terrible though. I remember back in my day it wasn't actually that bad playing long campaigns. I guess it's probably just like the allure of long campaigns because they're quite similar to each other, the end games for multiple factions. Yeah, just because they're quite similar, most end games generally feel the same. Yeah, we'll have to your wholesome optimistic streamer. Yeah, so what happens? I try to fight against it though, but like, you know, still though, it comes with the hours. I think like your first few long Warhammer campaigns are probably a lot more enjoyable. So maybe they just need more diversity. Maybe they need like I guess like the endgame crises do add a good amount for people, you know, for people who aren't me. I think the endgame crises are good.
Maggot Lord.
And honestly, I'm not even running the endgame crises right now, but that's mostly because they are
Godless.
pretty similar to each other. Oh, hey, we actually get to siege Nuln. Night.
Great
I'll siege Nuln. Gotta get that siege equipment going. Yeah.
Fall
We've done
upon
it.
their ranks.
Turn 32. We've reached Nuln,
My God's
people.
curses.
We made it. Our long march is over. And now the end of the Empire is nigh. What are we getting? Cavalry upgrades.
Crush
Why not?
them.
This should be pretty fun.
Rupture their defenses.
Get a nice Nuln battle. Sure, I don't know. I'll get his yellow skill line just because it's kind of
My
cool.
Nurgle.
Ooh, another AoE or healing. I feel like the healing's just better. Because it's kind of what
My
we're
God's
lacking right now.
curses.
There you go, even more healing.
My host.
Yeah. All right. And then do I just siege them out normally? That's kind of sad. Do I have any plagues here that give attrition? That give like stronger attrition? Destruction, upkeep. Whoa, there's an upkeep cost reduction? Can't wait to save some money. Wow, okay, actually none of these are that good. I guess I can get this thing. Yeah, okay. All armies suffer attrition and we get a sick healing spell. Then we select Tarmacon. Oh yeah.
Effect.
We're set. We're set, people. You've never been a big long campaign person. I think most people aren't. But also, the long campaign is kind of the biggest it's the biggest minority. Yes, they're the biggest minority. What's this? Bottom right? What's this about the bottom right? At Enticity, bottom right. Bottom right question mark? What's it? Does Nuln have a unique map? It's just an Empire city with the L shape? Okay.
Cultist.
For attrition? Oh, okay, yeah. We found it. We found it eventually. Alright, yo, the funny thing though is we're gonna siege Nuln. We're gonna kill them, and then we're gonna do the siege Nuln quest battle. It'll be great.
You touch me.
Alternatively,
you touch.
I might be able to just okay, I can straight up auto resolve this, goddamn. Alright. I guess we'll do the quest battle. I know on the quest battle. The quest battle is probably going to be a lot more exciting anyways. Alright. Here we go. Do I even need these abilities? Probably not. Ooh, Arcane Conduit. Right. Alrighty. Here we go. And then we did it. Yo, imagine if they didn't have teleport for quest battles and you actually just had to leg it there. Okay, actually, that would be kind of interesting. What if quest battles got reworked? It probably would. It's probably not great, though. It's probably not great. Because having to walk all the way to the quest battle really screws up your city building mojo. And as a sandbox game, that's kind of rough. Yeah, there's a lot that are just like on the other side of the world. I think, yeah, I think quest battles, unless they plan to do a full rework, it's kind of fine as is. Okay. Warlord's consequences. No, they're unavailable.
Warlord and
What will I do? Ice Court got destroyed, dang. Yo, does Nuln have a special building? The Throne of Chaos. 40 infections a turn. Control faction wide. Alright. Alright. Honestly, not that exciting. Here we go. Let's do this. My arm is a little bit injured, but why not? Interesting. Alright. Epidemius. is on the donut. Interesting. Pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And I don't think he's as much of a fighter, legendary lord. I'll probably try Epidemia soon. Don't worry, Idle. Oh, interesting. It's like a weird bridge battle. Tarmakon can solo this battle. I thought this was going to be a siege. I guess it doesn't make a lot of sense because, like, why isn't Nuln captured if you're sieging it? But, yeah. You know, in Warhammer 1, you were able to recruit heroes and attach them to a lord that's in the settlement that heroes got recruited from in the same turn. Oh, interesting. Did they just start with movement speed? Oh, it also provides a great unclean one in the garrison. That is that. It's the gates of Nuln. I own Nuln. Does that mean that I should have done the quest battle first? God dang it. So in lore, I captured the city and then I walked out of the city and now I'm attacking these guys. You know what? Honestly, it checks out, right? We found a way around them and now we're finishing them off. Sure. Oh boy, they got a steam tank. Why do people hate Epidemia so much? Also, where's Elspeth? Ooh, yeah, Tzeentch shenanigans. I guess Tzeentch explains all quest battles. Epidemius is super strong. Oh. Well, that's not what I've been hearing. I've been hearing he's been pretty weak. Also, yeah, it is a lot of rockets. Thankfully, most of my army is quite large. Alrighty. So... oh, it's pretty cool, though. There's a lot of hellstorms. And they reach all the way, like, here-ish. Okay. So the bridge is where it's the most difficult. And they do have handgunners here. I see. Battle. Yo, it would be cool if there was a timer for this battle. That's like, win the battle in 10 minutes or Franz is gonna come and smoke your face. Maybe they do, who knows? Alright, what are we looking at here? We got our single entity squad crushing it. We have tiny amounts of infantry. Okay, so cavalry's got to get through there somehow. All right. Well, let's see what they do with the vanguard. Honestly, it'd be pretty cool if they had even more defensive formations. It'd be so jokes if, you know what they should have done? They should have made the AI play like a person and just have all the units, just have all the range units here at the choke point and just see if players know what to do. Right? I want to see what happens when a player is faced with proper tactics. Oh, look at that. The grenade launchers on the flank. It's kind of like the whole reason why people were really bad against Wood Elves in Warhammer 1 and 2. And a little bit of 3 too, but mostly Warhammer 1 and 2. People would have a really hard time versus Wood Elves because they did not know how to deal with kite. And the funny thing is that Wood Elves actually are one of the easiest factions to deal with if you just know how to move cavalry. Like, if you just have pretty decent cavalry micro, you can annihilate Wood Elves. But like, you know, but everyone would just have a terrible time against them. Yeah, and I feel like it'd be pretty jokes. It'd be pretty jokes to give people like a box formation that they have to beat and just see how they fare. All right, here we go. Onwards to victory. Okay, that's true. That's true. Very hard to micro cavalry when you have a million Hellstorm rocket batteries, which is actually another viable way to deal with the Wood Elves. Pretty jokes. It'd be, oh man, it'd be so jokes though. I keep saying jokes, but it'd be hilarious if they also use arrows of Kurnos to snipe all of your artillery. Maybe they do now, but just force people to learn how to use cavalry, all right? That's my only dream. I just want people to use cavalry. Also, god dang, the Hellstorms survived. I need to get the Deathcaster over there. I don't know. This battle honestly should just be a romp, right? The only thing is the Hellstorms, but I think they might even friendly fire if I just charge this bridge. I feel like my general here, good old Tarmakon, forgot his name for a second. Yeah, if I just send Tarmakon straight through this bridge, I'm pretty sure we just bust right through and we're good. Can you show us no meme? Oh, like what? Just a no meme, a no meme Warhammer? Or what? Like, you know, if you watched, I do have a stream, and I think also a YouTube video of me showing off how to beat the Wood Elves with cavalry. And it's hilarious. I believe it was in one of my friends' runs where we just brought a bunch of Reiksguard. We rolled up to the Wood Elves, and they just get absolutely annihilated. Like, all of their ranged do not stand a chance against mass Reiksguard. It's hilarious. Cavalry use? Yeah, I have an old stream. I think the easiest way is to probably just watch that. But it's been done before. And also a video, but I forget what it's called, unfortunately. All right, here we go. Rush in there, boys. Yeah. Get them good. Get another Blight Boil. Every one of these. That's a challenge for you, Ent. Win a tournament with a cavalry-focused Wood Elf army. Ugh, yeah. You know, maybe the hard mode Warhammer was always there with Wood Elves and multiplayer. Yeah. You know, a multiplayer, I will say, multiplayer is where I did used to get my Warhammer challenge fix. So, like, you know, after I had my fill with single player, that was the next natural place to go, and it did fill the void in my heart for a good time, I will say. Yeah, I feel like playing Vampire Coast. I feel like playing Vampire Coast is probably harder to win with than a cavalry-only Wood Elf army in multiplayer. Because at least with cavalry, you have the mobility and a lot of opportunities to outplay your opponent. I guess with Vampire Coast you do too with the range, but like the mobility is a much better way to outplay people. Like, I could see myself winning against some of the non-melee factions with that. Actually, maybe not. I don't know. I guess cavalry only does kind of suck a lot. Definitely should not underestimate the ability for Wood Elf cavalry to just fall apart. Like, they were barely good in Warhammer 2 with like super optimal healing and such. In the age of Warhammer 3 with the power creep. And I do use the term very mildly, by the way. When I say power creep, I do mean it is creeping very slowly. Yeah, the Wood Elf cavalry are getting outpaced nowadays. Warhounds only? I've done that too. Skaven Dogs only campaign. Look it up. We've done these challenges. They're done. We got them. But yeah, also on the topic of power creep, honestly, I don't think it's been that bad. Like, technically, it's there. It's a thing that has happened. Yes. But it's honestly not that bad. Because usually what CA does is they release a strong faction and then they nerf it to be about on par with the other factions. It could be worse. It definitely could be much worse. Skaven Dogs are just broken. Okay, so you're talking non-Skaven Dogs. Do vampire dogs count? I feel like an Isabella vampire counts doggo is something I proposed, but I don't think I ever actually did it.
For the Maggot Lord! Chaos
Page out of Games Workshop playbook. Yeah, every new army must be stronger than before. But then do they also get nerfed? Oh, our Beastmen allies join us. Wow. Wow, good job, Beastmen. Thank you for showing up. Oh, that's not the Beastmen. Where the Beastmen at? Oh, they're over here. Okay. The defenders are routed. Then the main garrison sallies out. The commander will surely follow. All right. Unfortunately, I have no magic because I apparently hate the channeling magic stance. My bad. We should still be fine. And we can summon a Cygor, right? And I got a breath attack somewhere along the way. Gotta sell those minis. Ah, yes. Does that work though? I guess it does. Maybe, kind of. I don't know. It seems oddly skeptical though. It seems a little too skeptical, right? You know, the whole big bad companies trying to make money approach, which is definitely a common thing, but I don't know. I'm sure there's also just another reason. I'm sure there's like a lot more. There are probably valid reasons for the new factions coming out strong, but I'm also ready to be wrong about that. This guy gonna die. He's getting beat up. Hey, hello, subs. How goes? How goes? We're here just watching our beastmen barely help us at all in this battle. But yeah, we're playing a Tarmacon campaign, seeing if it is, you know, how it compares to other DLCs. And I rate it a B+. I'll give it a solid B+. It has a lot going for it, but it doesn't really have much, you know, that makes it like Icket Claw tier, you know? Like the Elspeth campaign has a lot more stuff going on, a lot more buffs. This one just kind of gives you access to this. You know, the weird thing about this DLC is that it gives you access to units that aren't even on your roster, right? But if you feel like those units are cool, why are you playing this DLC? Like, if I'm getting excited about Chaos Dwarf units, why don't I just play Chaos Dwarfs? You know, it doesn't really offer that much more than what the outpost system does, which is a sprinkling of other units in your army. And then the rest is just normal Nurgle mechanics. So yeah, but it does it well. It does the vanilla very well. So I still will give it a B+ out of 10. The other two factions are just Empire / Dwarves. No, I mean, like, well, actually no, they give you dwarf units, they give you Norska units. Yeah, they give you what, dwarf, Norska, and Warriors of Chaos units. That's about it. Anyways, there we go. We've done it. We done diddly done it. Dang, less than 100 losses. Oh yeah, and Beastmen. Yes, they give you Beastmen units. Yeah, but like the units are cool. Like the Dreadquake Mortar's cool, but like, yeah, the ranged do synergize with the Nurgle. The ranged units do synergize with Nurgle's army pretty well, though. I will say the Dwarven guns are probably the most satisfying because you have a front line that never breaks. But otherwise, you know, it's pretty chill. And there we go. Quest battle done. And the Noxbringer Soul Grinder. Is that new? I don't remember that before. What is this bad boy? He has Soul Grinder of Nurgle. Cloud of Erosion destroys ammunition. Yeah, I think this is new with one of the DLCs. I don't remember this bad boy. That's hilarious. He eats ammunition. Hype. All right. Well, there we go. Try out the Among Us guards ROR. Say what? All right. Well, you know what? We've achieved our goal. We've taken over Nuln. We have a doomstack that is more or less unkillable at this point of the game with turn number 34. Honestly, I'm feeling pretty good about this campaign. I think we can close it out here. We got an ally. He's chilling. Yeah. I'll probably call it early for today. Start my weekend a little bit early. Tap out. Just like everyone else. Your boy Enticity also likes signing out early. And I'll probably record some of the Slayers only campaign. See if I can get an edited video. Or you know what? I don't have much. I don't have much else to do. I could do some multiplayer, but like honestly, I want to get to the weekend. So yeah. Sorry, Ober. I'm sorry. But yeah, have a great weekend, people. Have a wonderful weekend. Let's see here. I don't think I don't know. Is anyone worth raiding? I feel like raiding is always such a total war. I feel like raiding's always so much work. Total War. Warhammer 3. Yeah, and like I don't know a lot of these people either. You know what? Radiant Ash is hype. Radiant Ash has been sticking with it for a while. Oh, there's Mercy the Mad too, but I guess I saw Radiant Ash first. Let's go ahead and raid them. Anyone who's... Whoopsie daisies. Yeah, anyone who's stuck with Warhammer, even through the dark times, definitely deserves it. So, send your love. Is there a... Is Radiant Ash also streaming on YouTube? Ash, here we go. Okay, they are. All right. So I have to set up both things. So the pain in the butt about raiding is that you have to raid on both channels if you're doing multi-streaming. Oh my goodness. I finished work before you did. Oop. Yeah, today's a short day. I only worked 3 hours. Oh, the joys of being self-employed. I spoke to my manager. He said it's okay. As long as I do a little bit of work on the weekend, we're fine. Let's see here. Where's it at? So if I go live and I click this thing, customization. Here we go. Does Radiant Ash allow for raiding? It does. Wonderful. Excuse me. Okay. And then I do that. Save the changes. Go to the Twitch. Go to the stream manager. Get the raid channel thing. Radiant Ash. Come on. Where's the channel at? Oh my goodness, this is taking forever. Radiant Ash 91. There we go. Okay. Alright, we're good. I'll see you guys. Send your love. I won't be joining you guys because I want to get some food and enjoy the weekend. But yeah, have a great day. Have a great weekend. I'll see you guys Monday for another stream. See ya. Peace.